We got beers going. It's been what, 2 weeks?
I know, it feels like it's been forever.
But alright, so to dive back into things, last session you guys went back to search for Naileth, who you didn't know if survived or not, Igor and Layk, and you guys went back, gathered a couple soldiers to help you along the way, and you guys came back to town with Estel's dead body as well as Jimmy. I couldn't remember his name, the badass. You guys brought Jimmy's body, didn't you?
Yeah, we're gonna reincarnate him tomorrow.
And we brought somebody
We're
else.
going to find a diamond with $50,000.
Exactly.
We brought back, is that how much you needed? 50,000?
Victor.
Or 1,500, isn't it?
You're right, yep. Because Victor, his remains, right? Yep. And Soza also came back with you. And so for the segment, then you guys kind of went to the Coliseum, talked to some people, and then went to the library where you guys attempted to create, I guess, so to say, Estel. And unfortunately, he declined the request just because he thought he fulfilled himself and what he kind of went out doing. Like, that's what he wanted to die an honorable death, and that's what he did. And Naileth, you kind of came back, had a short, kind of brief talk with your mother, and then went to the inn to rest. Lady Alcesta. And Alcesta. And then so after that, I'm gonna say it was probably about 3 o'clock. Or it's probably about, well, just for the sake of it's about 7 o'clock.
Or PM.
We'll say we'll go. It's probably about 4 o'clock, and you guys go. We're just gonna say go to sleep.
Morning?
No, it's gonna be night. Or we'll just say, just for the sake of it, so you guys look it up, whatever. It'll be, so you guys will go to bed at about 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Because I can't remember the time.
I thought we got there in the day, so it would have been 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Afternoon.
So now it's 8.
So it'll be like at night, or it'll be, whatever. But so before we kind of get into that, do you guys want to do anything before you go to sleep?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we kind of went over that last time.
This one's sweet. Is this one?
Alright, so, and then,
I had for
in the middle of the night, Layk, I know the night's very filled with action always. Like, you don't really wake up, but you can kind of feel yourself kind of alert. And you hear words in your head, and it says, "Come to my sanctuary. Bring only who you trust." And your eyes kind of awaken, and you can see that your relic, do you have it in your pocket?
well, I assumed if I was attuning to it, I was sleeping with it. So
Correct. Yep. Alright, so it's with you. And
like cuddling it, I guess. Whatever.
yep,
How big is this?
the relic.
Tennis ball, bowling ball?
It's like, so it's probably about that thick, but it's like pretty long.
Oh,
You know, it's like a relic.
Okay, I have a question. Have you ever seen the Power Rangers, the Zeo ones, where they have the crystals and they? No, never mind.
But no, that's like we needed to like find an image, and that's what it looks like, because I think we've decided it was an orb for a while, and then it was, I don't know, medallion.
It was a medallion.
Yeah.
Right away, and then it was an orb. And
So it's like a relic. However, I mean, then we kind of figure that out. If you want to look at that, you can find a picture and show it to you guys. But yeah, Layk, so you awaken, your eyes kind of open, and you're holding that relic, and you can see power kind of drifting out of it, and it's kind of floating out of the window, and it kind of seems to disappear.
does this voice sound like anything I've heard before? And it's going out of my window.
Yes.
Can I like try to actually like discern where it's actually leading to?
So you want to look out the window?
Yeah.
So you kind of peek out the window, and from where kind of gathering your senses, you're kind of looking towards like the Coliseum, and that beam seems to like twinkle over and kind of like loop around the top of the inn. So you can't see where it's going right now, but if you were to move, you'd be able to.
Yeah, I would.
So you'd like
If
go
it
outside.
wakes me,
Alright.
then I'll go outside and try to see where it's going.
And you go outside, and as you kind of step out, you see that this beam is leading to the mines.
To the mines.
To the
Which
mines.
I saw that before though.
And that was kind of, so before it was just kind of like almost
It was coming out of the
leaking
mines.
out of the mines, but now it's formed a connection.
Sorry, I was a shitty speaker.
Oh, I haven't done that before.
Yeah, sometimes it rattles.
That's right. I had it up, so maybe if I do that. But so now it seems like that connection has been formed with the mine.
To the mines!
Okay, so. And this is like right when I woke up?
This is probably about almost 3 a.m.
So, not long rest time. Or would we get back?
We went to bed at 7.
You guys went to bed at 7, you would have.
Oh,
Because you guys went to bed at 7. You guys were taking a pretty long rest.
okay.
So yeah, you got it. It's about 3. You got it 8 hours.
Since we're at the inn, then I would go find those two quick.
We're at the inn and not our.
Oh, I think the
Just-
library.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
You were both at the library.
We're just saying for the sake of it, you went to where Naileth was.
Okay.
And it's kind of like nobody was really there because people are still in the Coliseum, so you just kind of took it over. But your cabin is.
We just stole beer from him.
You just stole beer. You raided.
You won't
raided
notice.
Hadoli's.
I just slept walk there.
Yeah.
In the middle of the
Yep.
night. That's
So
fine.
you raided
I noticed
Hadoli's stash and got the man above that. All the voices you hear. You got him and Atterday, Fruit Fighters, and then you guys each grab a beer. You're off.
What did you show FaceTime for?
Oh, I accidentally clicked
Oh, okay.
it. It was up on my screen. But so you find those guys.
And then, yeah, I
Alright.
knock on doors, try to find Naileth, especially.
Why, hello.
I just got a voice in my head saying, "Come
You
to,
too, huh?
come to." Well, I have a feeling yours is different. So come to my sanctuary.
I remember a time when you guys thought I was crazy for talking to trees.
I never
All of
thought
you-
you were true.
All of you have voices in your heads.
To be fair, actually, I also never accused you of being crazy for talking to trees.
I was.
I judged you for it because I thought it was a little weird, but I never thought you were crazy.
Okay.
Well, it sounded like a message though. It said, "Come to my sanctuary," and now there's this light. I know you guys can't see it, but there's connection from the road to the mines.
To the mines.
Yes.
So that wasn't a waste of time.
I'd assume not.
I would say that should be our next course of action.
Let's do it.
Do we need to inform any of the city or officials or commanders?
Would that only bring who you trust? Well, you are two people I trust. I know I kind of trust Cromwell, but
I appreciate that.
I have a feeling
Okay.
I should just go on our own this time.
With that, I can get behind that.
And hopefully it's not an ambush, but I can message.
What if anything wrong happened when you go and listen to the voices in your head, you know?
Nothing.
Exactly.
No.
We should be murdering Tomen.
Yep.
And we killed vampires.
Yep. No, I'm in agreement.
I guess that was the voice in my
business.
head. That was my own voice in my head, but
Do you think it's the fella who was in the third casket?
maybe.
If it is, I suppose that we should go at least investigate this.
You guys ready to see some vampires?
Never been more ready.
Hell yeah.
Count Lazarus.
When shall we do this? Do we want to go in the morning or should we go at night?
I have a feeling if it is a vampire, like the concho, maybe night isn't the best time, but at the same time, if it's not, then I think we're fine going now. Plus, that gives us enough time to do something before. I think you should talk to your mother.
That wouldn't hurt. In case I die. Case you die.
Again?
Again.
Yeah. Twice.
So, I don't know. I feel like it's okay going now.
Yeah.
I would also like to have, I guess I forgot about this.
Oh.
I was thinking switch
Switch it back to.
You got the 3 charges now for me again.
That's fine.
Well, I took it off him because we thought he was dead.
Uh-huh.
So now that he's alive again, I might as well.
Yeah, I mean,
He's dead, he's alive.
fine, you know?
I'm dead.
So you guys are going?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way out of the inn. You see a couple guards kind of just manning the wall, kind of that night shift. And you make your way over to the the cave, and you see that beam's kind of still connecting, and it's just leading inside. Now you can get a pretty good view of that energy coming out. Is pretty like it's quite a bit of energy coming out of that
Okay.
mine.
While we're going along, I would like to put down my monocle or whatever, and I want to see if this beam is lining up with like those glowing like rocks as we went the first couple times.
Okay.
See if it's the same direction.
So like how it's like following those things on the
right?
symbols on the
Yeah.
ceiling. So you look closely, and it seems to be it might veer off, but every time there's a symbol, it seems to connect back.
Okay.
And there's no more symbols right now, but you can
Right.
tell that it seems to be going in a pattern and connecting to each one
Yeah, I
of those
just wanted to
symbols.
make sure that it wasn't like if we get to a point where I'm like, oh, here's a symbol, and it like breaks off before that.
Nope.
Okay.
So you want to keep following that?
Yeah, but I just keep
Alright,
following both.
so you guys take that same thing, and it's about I think the second or third kind of right on that main path, and you kind of veer off. See those mine carts that you guys drove? I guess you wouldn't see them because they'd be down at the bottom. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At the beginning. And you guys kind of walk down that cave, and you continue to follow that beam of energy, and it kind of gets to that last symbol that you came to last time. It kind of zips around a corner, and it's a dead end, and that energy kind of just seems to like dissipate, just kind of like seems to go into the wall.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if this is where the perfect sanctuary is.
This is where we say, through the forest and the skies, we open our eyes.
And you say that, and the stone stays.
Maybe I can repeat it.
Yes.
So I'll just repeat it since
Yeah.
I'm the one holding it.
Okay, you
See if
repeat it,
anything
and
happens.
you can look around, and you hear it echoing behind you, and nothing changes.
I want to take my staff. I want to knock it on that wall and knock it on like the side wall that it's like not, you know.
Okay, and you take and you kind of knock on them, and they seem like
Same?
yeah, yep.
Can we see this? Can we see the misty?
No,
Naileth?
you can't see them.
If I were to give them my monocle, would they be able to see it? Igor.
Yes.
You know, detach the monocle. Look through that. See if you can see it.
And as you put it up to your eye, you then are now finally able to see everything that Lake's been able to see, and he's not crazy. And you can see this energy kind of going into this wall, but then dissipating. And you kind of look at the relic, and that also has power emitting from it.
Layk, there's a keyhole right here.
I don't think that's true.
Nothing better than a good old lie, if you ask me.
Or something.
Fucking Igor.
Yeah, because we kind of went through that before. I kind of like looked for like a slot in the wall or like next to the rock or something, and there wasn't anything, right?
Yeah, is there anything on the floor? Is there anything?
You make an investigation check.
Is there anything?
Does it look like the energy is like going also through the wall? Like not like it's not just stopping.
It's not just
going
stopping
through.
though. You can. It looks like it's going through.
I got a 4.
A 4. You look around and you see your toe, and then, oh jeez, I must have stepped on something, and you don't notice anything.
Like I said, I stepped on a spider.
Oh,
and I
no.
almost cried.
No,
No!
Just to,
Reincarnated.
Try to picture this again. So like we kind of came through that tunnel, right?
Yep, you're-
and the symbol's on the right wall,
Mm-hmm.
and the energy goes through here, but then there's a dead end here.
Yes. Yep. It kind of like so you see that power kind of hit that emblem on that right side, and it kind of loops, and it kind of circles around, and then that dead end's kind of around a bend, and then the energy kind of goes in.
Oh, so it hits that and then goes around that bend.
So
to
like,
the dead end.
yep. So if you have
So the symbol isn't actually the dead end.
no.
That's what I was messing up. Okay, so I'm gonna
So
go.
like if the symbol is here, right?
yeah,
That power kind of, you guys are standing here, and the dead end's here. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So the dead end's there, you guys are standing here, and that power kind of like hits here, loops, and then goes through.
Oh, I thought Okay, I thought the bend went, like it hit the thing on the wall. We're right next to the little symbol.
Oh, so you guys are standing.
I thought I was right there the whole time.
Oh, okay, no, you guys were standing right
But
here.
we came in through the other
You guys came through this way. You guys walked down this
Yeah,
path.
and went around.
You know, you have another symbol. I think there's one symbol way up that, and then you came down
Oh,
there.
okay. Now it makes more sense.
Layk, hold the rock up to the other rock.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck that, blow it open.
No. It will collapse the entire forest. Put the rock to the thing.
Run into my
Don't worry, this forest.
Where you put it?
Tired.
Well, yeah, just kind of holding the rock up to the symbol.
To the symbol.
And see
Okay,
if
you
there's
kind of
any-
go over the symbol, and it just
The rock.
doesn't. The relic just kind of. It's still. Nothing happens.
It's all fucking work.
I say we blow it open. Let them love it. Shoot that shit like a missile.
Yeah, screw it. You guys might want to stand back a little bit.
Back up.
Per usual. 10
Good.
feet or more.
Yeah, I'm gonna count my steps.
And I'll just thunderclap the wall in front of me to see
Okay,
if
so you're gonna thunderclap the wall. Alright, so you cast thunderclap. And nothing appears. And nothing, you shoot. And it echoes kind of through the hallway. Nothing changes with the wall.
there's no damage or anything that happens to it.
It doesn't even look like it was touched.
Could
Like
it
no
be-
rocks fell from it, no.
The relic that needs to blast the wall.
I just have one ability within it. Will help you with this. I just think we could step through the wall. Seems kind of fake. So I'm trying to just like
See what I
my way
mean?
through
Okay,
it.
so
See if
you
it's, like,
you kind of walk up to it, and your body kind of runs into it, but as the relic kind of touches the wall, you see it almost kind of shimmer. But it still feels solid, and you can't get through.
Can either of you detect magic?
What do you mean by
See if this wall has a magical presence that would allow you to identify what it needs to be removed.
Actually, I want to take. If I had the relic, I'm gonna hold it like in one hand and like kind of like search in the wall to see if there's like an opening in one part, and that's the reason why it was solid and I couldn't get through.
Okay, so you want to like kind of go along it and feel, and
Kinda like a
it
wall
just
step.
kind of like shimmers as you do this, but it nothing the whole side it feels solid.
Try it.
Misty step.
Hmm.
I can only take one person.
Try running headfirst into it.
Misty Step doesn't bring anyone.
No, it's gonna be really bad if I don't know though. Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna try to Misty Step just beyond. No. 20 feet beyond that wall.
20 feet beyond the wall. So you misty step, and as you do it, you just, I don't know how this works, but you start to misty step and you hit the wall and bounce back.
I think if I Misty Step to a certain point. Are you saying like that wall blocks me from
Yeah,
even
you're
being
not able to go through.
Yeah, but Misty Step's the only spot you see anyways, so you would not be able to go
So it's
past
not like
it.
dimension door
No.
where you can like actually pick
Think
a spot,
about it.
but if you're actually like wrong and you go into a wall,
Correct.
you're fucked.
The Misty Step is a spot you see, so.
Oh.
So you technically wouldn't be able, technically the last thing you'd be able to see is that front of that wall anyways.
I probably should have looked at what a Misty Step actually does before I even used it. But
And mark off that slot
Yeah.
though.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a lot like dimension.
But yeah, I think Dimension Doors is any unoccupied space. Let me look at Dimension Door. But I know Misty Step is like a spot you see.
Might be nerfing dimension more.
Oh
Yeah, a spot within range, so you do not have to see it.
Hold on.
Yeah, if you can visualize it on a Dimension Door, it will send you over there.
Gave me some fucking. Yeah, gave me something else.
Not that I think it's gonna do anything, but can I do an investigation check on the door?
Yeah.
Or on the wall, I guess, assuming the hypothetical door.
Naileth with his investigation skills walks up to the door. 15. You kind of like a little mine. You gotta go through, but you don't find any particular things. It's a very smooth rock. I'm so stupid. You might have just figured it out.
I'm gonna say Gorovroth with my orb and put the relic inside the friggin'.
So you want to put it inside, and as you do this, it kind of like clicks, and power kind of bursts from the orb. And you look around and you see, so wherever that beam of energy was, right, you see symbols all throughout where it was going. Okay, and the whole, you look kind of behind you, kind of like through right here, and all you see is those symbols lining up everywhere with where those, where that beam of energy is going. And you kind of turn back and you look at the wall, and it is now, and you guys also see this as well, the wall dissipates, okay? And now you kind of see this golden corridor kind of leading up, and then there's a door at the far end about 50 feet away that has stairs leading down.
Oh, nice work, Professor.
Very, very nice. Nicely done.
Totally forgot about something that was kind of the main purpose of why I got the relic.
It happens to the best of
And
us.
now that that relic's in there, you two can see this energy kind of, you don't see it everywhere, right? But you see it coming from his orb.
Shall we?
I'm so stupid. That's exactly
I was
what
gonna
the
have you
first
make a
time in the mines, and I was like, I'm like, there's
I
something.
was gonna have you make a history check in a little bit. I was like, I don't know if you can remember.
There was part of me that was like, I just don't think Igor's gonna figure this one out.
No, you couldn't do it. No, you can only try so much. So you guys are walking in.
Yeah, I say we do, yes.
All right.
2 to 3. Democracy wins. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
you guys
I was
begin
reading that,
walking.
making sure there
Okay.
wasn't something else.
And as you guys begin walking this corridor, you kind of like, as you pass, like, there's kind of indents every about 10 feet, and you see pictures of stars. All right, and you guys kind of continue passing. It's just different. Like you notice some of the
Like
constellations.
constellations?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And as you continue walking, at the far end, you see a picture of Mystra herself. And she's kind of like up there, just kind of glowing. You can just see this glow that she has to her.
Mystra.
Mystra.
Do I know her?
You would not know.
She's sexy.
Yeah. And you guys kind of begin walk. Do you guys want to do anything? Or walk down?
Oh!
And then like you kind of get to that door and you're kind of standing in front of Mystra, and you can go. There's a staircase leading down.
Can I touch your painting?
Yeah. It's kind of like, but you're tall enough where you can get it.
You ever play like Super Mario 64 where like the paintings on the portals? That's kind of
The painting is just.
it like shimmers, I can step through it.
All of a sudden,
Mistress there.
you're gone.
I think one of these sessions we need to have a D&D session where we're in Igor's world.
Super Mario.
So like, you know, Super Mario World, but it's Igor's world. So
Yeah.
like everything Igor is like things to be rules, but once they happen, it's applied to that.
I
world.
think all Igor's world consists of is getting fucking absolutely blitzed on shrooms and then doing all the things you think would work will work.
I think all my ideas are great. So, I've never missed a good idea.
There's no bad idea when Igor is DMing.
I would say yes to everything.
Yeah, that could work.
I just want to know, like, the constellations. If you don't have, I don't really care.
I don't really have
I just
any,
want to.
but you know it's all the ones that you've studied.
Okay.
Like, you know, they're kind of lined up on the walls, and like it seems to be every constellation
Okay.
is kind of in this corridor being represented by a painting or a portrait, whatever you want to call it.
Now, you said it was a golden pathway. Is it like solid gold or is it still like cave walls?
So there is like gold, like there is some cave, right? But it is like solid gold, and like there's just lined kind of with gold throughout this place. And it's just kind of simmering, you know. It's just yeah,
Okay.
it's the best thing to describe it.
Just wanted to see how natural the cave was.
It doesn't seem supernatural.
You said like the path kind of goes up to where again?
So there's a like corridor, like there's a door kind of, and
Okay.
Mystra's paintings here, and you guys can walk down that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start going ahead.
Remember the Earth Temple from Wind Waker, where there's like the big sun thing, and then there's
Hell
staircase
yeah.
going down. You know what I'm talking about?
Zelda.
That's what I'm picturing right
I
now.
never played
I
that.
don't know.
I love Zelda
Oh, I
games.
love Zelda.
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys kind of walk down, and as you kind of get towards the bottom of the stairs, you then walk through this door, and what opens up is a huge cavern. All right, probably not as big quite as what the Maxius and Kristoff are living in, but you see kind of gold everywhere, like pieces of gold, trinkets, just a whole bunch of stuff scattered throughout. And at the far end, you see what looks like a little looks like a shrine.
I was gonna say before we actually like step fully into like the next doorway into the actual cavern, I wanna. Okay, but you hold up.
Yes. You guys were too far.
I hope you guys. I mean, can we still like? I mean, I just want to like go stop quick before like we actually go down.
Okay. Yep.
So you guys would be like right over there right now.
Usually things with this open space, I feel a lot of gold is either a dragon or it's gonna be something bigger. So keep an eye out.
Cursed gold.
Is this your deity?
Well, technically all of the gods who are of the cosmos of the stars of magic. Technically I worship them all, but Mystra kind of seems to be the one that's at the front right now.
So this will be a friendly person we're meeting.
I don't know this person. I didn't recognize the voice in my head.
All right. Yeah, I think we're good. Shall we
Continue on.
move forward?
Okay, so you guys kind of walk throughout, and you kind of begin walking, weaving between in gold, right? So there's just kind of gold all around you. You see these leaves. You've never actually seen trees. I don't know if you've seen trees like this, and they're almost like bluish, purplish leaves. Okay, and they have like a glow to them. They're kind of like almost sparkling, and they're kind of scattered throughout the cavern.
Stories these trees must tell.
And you guys kind of get to you guys want to go to this platform here?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys get to this platform, and I want you guys to make quick perception checks.
Say, I was just about to ask if I can search for something. Nope.
18.
That
18.
Wait. No, 18.
18. That's right.
That's one.
All right. So you two, you hear this.
I'm gonna stealth.
Oh, it sounds like a freaking coffin.
Sounds like a fart. You kind of hear some gold kind of rustle.
My message to both of them, quick. Hide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to find any sort of bit of rock and try to hide.
Okay. Right. So.
Literally anything you can give me, like hopefully on this side, where I can
Okay.
hide.
So yeah, you guys want to kind of run down and hide down here. There's like a tree down there. You guys want to go together, but you kind of go to that tree, and as you guys, I'm gonna have you make stealth checks. Nice.
10.
10, 4. Okay. And as you guys are kind of running, you're kind of going down the stairs, and you kick a rock, and you kind of see that rock kind of teeter towards the end of here, and it falls off, and you hear as it scatters across the floor, and you kind of hear. And behind you, or kind of over in this area, you see all the gold start to just you hear and the gold kind of starts to rise, and the gold just starts falling from whatever's getting out of the gold. And as the head kind of comes up, you see what looks to be a dragon, extremely large, about as big as the white one you guys saw in Snow Hollow when you guys were fighting that one time. And the dragon kind of walks up here, and you see it kind of walk. It's not nearly as big, but it walks up and kind of walks up here. All right, kind of sits itself here, and it's huge. Okay, massive. And it kind of lumbers over there and moon goes to my lair.
Can I message the dragon?
Yeah.
Was it you who summoned me?
I said you, Layk, a Kavanaugh.
Yes.
Where are you
I'll slowly,
then?
step out by myself.
Okay. And you walk. I've been waiting for years for you to come. I didn't think we'd ever meet.
How do you know me? This is out loud now.
Okay. Well, Mystra, her power, it is all siphoned as it comes from here. And that relic, I could feel when you brought it back to the Snow Hollow. It made connection with this shrine. And you see him kind of like shift off to the side and kind of look. And behind him, you see this. You see this kind of like up on like these pillars, right? There's like this kind of tablet or whatever of stone, and it seems to be 3 holes in it. That you have there, it is one of Mystra's tears.
Who read them quick?
You see, like, pause. No fucking.
Are we outside right now?
No, but
I'm gonna forget
you
it.
do
Find
notice
out.
that moon. Like that moon's just kind of like hanging there, and it's like stars kind of glimmering in the sky. Like kind of like just floating in midair. All right, I didn't really kind of see that. I forgot to mention that. Let's say Mystra, her power is in danger, Layk.
I understand that. I've seen it.
Well, I'm glad you were able to see it. That relic you have, it is one of the 3 Mystra tears. And you need to gather them, and they are used to try to stabilize her power.
What grants powers to me? There's danger.
There is power that comes with it, yes. But I believe, Mystra, you will also be given power through donating this to the shrine. Do you know how you were created, Layk?
That's also why I'm here. I have no clue.
Well, your master, you could say. Your master, Varenth. When's the last time you saw him?
Well, probably over a year ago, when he retired.
I hope he has taught you much of your abilities. Mystra speaks to me at some time, and she watches over you, Layk. I'm not sure, like I was saying, but Mystra, Layk, you do not have any parents. You are the son of Mystra herself. I was brought here. I was created through the power of the stars, and I was brought here to be the protector of this power. And you were supposed to be the demigod who protected whatever may threaten her. And at this time, the twins, those 2 people, I'm not sure what they're brewing, but whatever they are doing is hindering her power.
So if I give this relic now, she she's that much less in danger.
Her strength will be strengthened, yes. It will not be as weak. It still will. There are 2 more of Mistra's tears to be found somewhere in this forbidden isle. I do not know where they are, but I know you must find them, and Mystra trusts that you will find them.
What color dragonborn is he? Or what color
He's
dragon?
purple dragon. Yeah. So you can pick him up if you want to look at it. It's kind of hard. You might not be able to see it.
Well, that's why I
It's
want.
blue, but yeah. So it's like purplish.
Yes.
And it's much bigger. No, my sister did that. I don't have that.
Did you print this?
Yeah, I forgot about. I forget about all
That's
this
what I
stuff.
did. I had that sitting in here.
Oh, really?
That one's been made for a while.
This one's been made. I've had it made for 2 sessions now.
Okay.
Cool. That's fun.
I was thinking what I need to learn how to do is cut up the models for the other ones, like the big
like
ones
the
we
big
want
ones.
to print.
Yeah. I know,
But I don't know
they're
how to
probably
do
so
that.
big.
Yeah, they don't fit. But I think if we could like cut them up.
Cut them off somehow. Yeah.
I know you have not been working alone. Your friends, they are also to help you, and that's why I message you saying only bring who you can trust. I see you have come alone, but your friends they are the greatest strength in this world. You can never do anything alone.
Well, they're just hiding. They're actually here. But
Where are they?
there we go.
Hello. My name's Igor.
Igor. Mystra has spoke of you. You are the tree one.
Yes, I quite like your trees you have here. They're very nice.
Oh yeah,
Never
they
seen
are.
anything like it.
You will not be able to find these trees anywhere but here, in my lair. They grow from Mistra's powers. And the other one with the bow. Your name is Naileth, I believe, correct?
That is correct. Incorrect. Powerful protector.
Now I've heard you've had some... Mystra told me that you've had some conflicting things in your mind, which I'm sure can be resolved, but she knows you are with a good heart, and you 3 make a very powerful group.
Can
The other 2, I heard, went a little different path.
No, this is not the point of why which we are here. Lake's priorities are of the top priority.
Yes.
But if Mystra is as powerful as you say she is, and I believe that, can she help me?
If not,
That
maybe.
is something.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
God.
If not her, there's plenty of other options that I'm sure she can point towards.
Now I can have a discussion with her. I can talk to her, but it takes some time. It will not be an instantaneous thing, but Layk has the power to come here and speak to me when he wishes. So if there's any time that you wanted to come and talk, I will hopefully have that information at that time.
What is your name?
My name is Gorovroth.
You've said that before, haven't you?
I'm sorry, I did not say my name.
It's alright. How do you spell that?
G-O-R.
G-O-R-O-V-R-O-T-H.
Gorovroth.
Gorovroth. Yep, Gorovroth.
No, Layk, I know we are not necessarily the same. I am full dragon and you are only dragonborn, but we come from the same being, which makes us in a way brothers.
So are you, also a demigod then?
I'm a demigod, but I am more... You are the demigod, Layk. I am more so here as a guardian to protect this shrine if anybody so finds it that is not supposed to be here. Your orb as well. was gifted to you by Mystra herself.
So many things that I thought I remembered as a child must have just been dreams or thoughts, illusions.
Mystra did not wish for you to know of these things until the time came, because she wanted you to grow and Farron to work with you to grow your power.
Most of what Farron did was educate me. I don't necessarily think he helped hone my powers, they just kind of came
That is true.
before he kind of let me go on my own.
He felt it was time for you to go, and you had an opportunity to come here, which was bound. It was destiny for you to come here. I'm not sure if you knew these stories, but Farron was here,
Yeah, I've been told.
and he took you away to the Forgotten Realms. Things were rough here. The tides were. We thought you were in danger. When Mystra became unstable, so to speak.
Well, if you need it.
And you throw it, and he kind of, and very gently kind of bites it in his teeth, and he kind of grabs it with his, grabs it in his mouth, and he kind of like takes it, and he kind of like moves
is
his
this in the
hand.
air?
That's in the air, yes. Not the
yeah,
ground.
that's-
So
yeah,
yeah, these
I
pillars,
probably
these
can't.
pillars are in the air. Yeah, you can't reach it. And he kind of like gets on his legs and he kind of moves his hand or his claw over to it. And as it gets near, you see the relic kind of start to glow and start to float. And it floats up in the air and kind of turns and slowly slides itself into that far left slot. And as it enters in there, you see just one beam of light just shoot straight up into the sky. All right, and it kind of just beams right through the mountain. Okay.
Yeah.
And the whole room seems to have like a brighter glow now. And like when you kind of look around, you look down at your orb, and you see, and you two see this as well, and you see now what used to be just an orb. There's one like star-like thing circling around inside of the orb. Okay. And here's that. Well,
You do lose your ability.
Yeah.
Misty Step.
sadly you lose your Misty Step
Hey, you
ability.
tried it once.
You got to use it one
I
time.
forgot the goddamn thing.
Wait,
back.
hey, give me that. I want to read that actually. Just to
Oh.
make sure I remember what it does. 'Cause I kind of forget.
I mean, it's just reroll one or two.
Okay.
On
That's what I thought.
God, just the goddamn thing. And you fucking wait for me.
No, maybe.
I'm a freaking rolling pen.
The queen's gonna be pissed. I gave it away.
Now,
You see, Gorovroth kind of looks up.
I can even feel the presence that Mystra is stronger because of this relic being returned.
I have a question though,
Yes.
and don't take this as me saying this is a bad thing, but how did the tears get taken in the first place?
Well, this came from these so-called twins. Whenever they arrived here, whatever business that they are doing, something shook the power amongst the stars. It's not balanced anymore. And it took away some of Mistra's power, and these three shards, these Mistra's tears, they fell from the sky. And we do not know the location, but that is where you found this one, and it is what you were meant to do, is get these Mistra's tears and bring them here to save her.
I guess more of my question though was, so the tears fell,
From the heavens.
and then you created this space,
The space has been here for a long time.
and did you come after the relics fell?
I came after the relics fell. Yes.
So now you're protecting the temple in
I am
case they
protecting the
return.
temple, yes.
Okay.
This was how Mystra felt we could restore her power.
If I may. So we're looking for two more of these. They look the same and have similar abilities, or what should we look for?
I've never seen one before except this one, but I believe they'll be similar.
And probably held by powerful beings?
That is something I do not know. They could be hidden, they could be buried, I'm not sure. Why, she knows these twins are up to no good, and that's why Lake's companions, his most trusted allies, will be needed to hopefully one day slay those twins to fulfill and finally stabilize whatever sort of power they are manifesting to destabilize the stars.
Well, the problem is that this relic was just sitting in the Queen's castle.
I was kind of thinking that too. We just go to all the museums in the Forbidden Isles.
I have an idea of where the next one is. Yes.
Where is this?
We have some slaying to do along the way, don't we?
Well, there's a
Well,
relic.
I'm getting well. Where is this other relic?
I don't know where. I have an idea of where it might be. I don't know if it's actually where it is. The Wintercrest, there's the college there. There's.
Now, Mystra told me she helped. She was given aid by building this place by a man named Tybalt.
Ty.
He's an artificer. She wanted me whenever you came here to tell you to seek him out in Wintercrest. I do not know where he resides. He may live in this college that you so speak of, or ask around. I'm sure he is not hard to find.
Typalt.
B-A-L-T?
Yep. Tybalt.
Is he a kobold?
No.
That'd be kind of cute.
That would be.
I believe that it is Wintercrest next.
Does Mystra take care of the forests?
Mystra.
Mystra.
Now, she does care for the forest, but she is not the one who takes care of the forest.
I just want to make sure her views align with mine.
Her views align with yours,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
The stars shine down and feed energy to the plants. All of that all contributes to the life of this planet.
Say no more.
Just like the sun does in the moon as well. And the stars. Yeah.
As long as she doesn't work against.
Oh no, Mr. is up good.
Now, Layk, if you wish to come back here, you will speak Gorovroth, and you will follow your finger along your house star, Mistress Clear inside of your orb, and you will tap 5 times. And this will open a portal to me. You will be brought here.
Wait, so I speak Gorovroth.
It's just like you normally do, and it kind of does that mechanism, right? And then that star now that circles around in your orb, you kind of just like follow that with your hand, and then you tap on the orb 5 times.
Yeah.
And they'll open a portal.
But only you may come through the portal. So if your friend Naileth here, you will have to be the messenger for whatever he wants or needs.
I trust you.
I do believe that your old Professor Varith, you say you haven't seen him in a year.
One more.
Or more. I do believe he has some importance here, Layk. It would be smart to try to get in contact. I'm not sure if you know how.
Well,
you
I
can do this, but any way you can.
I've sent sum of money and something back to the college. He's still technically there. said that he would know exactly what to do with it, but
Alright.
maybe he'll contact me back. Who knows?
Well, this is good. Anything else that you wish to ask? And take back to my slumber.
Does Mystra or you have anything to aid us?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all I have.
Maybe if anything, what do you wish me to ask of Mystra?
She is able to help me with Vale. And even if she is not directly able to aid me, if she can point me in the direction of someone who might.
I will make sure that I ask her this. I will try to get in contact with the Layk.
In return, is there anything that Mystra asks of me?
Of you. That is something that I will ask of her. Just make sure to do good. And try to not be like your other friends.
That won't be
Disband.
hard.
That is all that I wish you would want. And always look to the stars for help.
This is a group of men with spines.
Now that is I agree.
And if you really need help with looking towards stars, I can teach you.
At this rate, it couldn't hurt.
If you want to talk to trees, maybe I could teach you.
I'm even open to that, Igor.
You could join the OF.
Maybe.
The OF is a very, very, I've heard of it actually. It spreads far and wide throughout many realms. But are you a member of the OF?
I am.
I've heard what Mystra told me. It is very brave of you to fight for the very living things on this planet that may not be given the love that they should be given.
Thank you.
Us dragons, I know, breathe fire, and sometimes lay waste to them, but that is not what I do.
Those
Bad
the
dragons.
twins dragons. Those are bad fellas.
They are bad dragons, I believe. If I could somehow get out of here, I could use my teeth and brains.
Do you not fit through the door?
I don't think so. Speak to Mystra.
In the cage. Technically, if I open a portal to you, could you not use that same portal to get help?
I believe that portal will not be big enough for me. But with time, maybe more relics that are brought here. Who knows the power that it brings? It is all unknowns, Layk, which must be found in the future. All I know is I can lead you in the direction of Tybalt. I'm telling you that there are more of Mistra's tears, and that Mystra needs you.
Well,
Sounds like we got a new quest.
yes. There are a few things that I had to do before.
I, for one, am excited. Get back to the forest on our little journey.
Yes.
We can slay Alden and Tomen.
Yes. I'm okay with that.
Well,
I consider us still
What if
a
they
member
beat
of
us?
us. Consider that.
Esther, yes. Very smart man. I've heard of him as well. Valen spoke to him. He knew him before.
Yeah, he's the
I
one
would
that
help
helped
him
him
study.
figure out everything.
Did he pass on?
He did, yes.
It is unfortunate to hear. He was a great man. But he will be given to the celestial heaven and hopefully be given a star by Mystra. And forever be remembered as one of the saviors and helpers of her cause. Thank you for the new dice, senor.
I just saw that. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right.
I must now walk back to my slumber, and you must return to Snow Hollow. So go to Wintercrest, find whatever this Tybalt information he holds, and hopefully we will meet again soon, Layk, and Igor and Naileth. I hope to see you again soon. If you're in Snow Hollow, when Layk stop by. I will have the your journey. And again, Layk, I'm honored to finally meet the demigod of Mystra herself.
I'm honored to see a dragon as such that holds the same as me.
And he kind of like breathes fire up in the air, okay? And it's cosmic power.
I was just about to
yeah.
ask him, like,
And it's like,
and I'll do my dragon breath at them.
so they're both just dragon breathing up in the air. And he kind of like, and he kind of walks by you guys, and begins kind of like laying down back into his gold.
Nice.
Well, that was pretty cool.
We need to make haste then.
Well, talk first. You're not getting out of it this time.
Talk first.
He has to have a talk with his mother.
Yeah, we can do that. We should probably tell the rest of the town. Yeah, I don't know if we ever did. We tell them? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we can wait.
Oh,
Right.
well, no, you can keep going.
go.
Sorry.
We can just go talk to the town, talk to the queen, tell her that we'll be on our way. Yeah, let's head back to town. Should be morning by now.
Maybe this time too. We could have a little time before we actually leave. Because last time we kind of left and then shit happened. We weren't able to be there for it. So
Well, yes, that's true. We could, well, we'll make sure we set up lines of communication. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen.
No.
Make sure we lock up our house. I'd like to return to our house. It's a nice house. Maybe we could transport it to Wintercrest.
Yeah, a little
I've grown accustomed to
Look up
having,
some horses.
I've grown accustomed to having a home.
Nike and Daw.
Nike and Dar are just fucking.
Duh.
I'm gonna, as another
And as you guys leave, you kind of hear him start to snore. He falls asleep right away. So you guys leave this place and you kind of go up the stairs. You go through that hallway, that corridor with like the gold and everything. You see the stars. It almost kind of glimmers now more. You can see kind of stars kind of like almost kind of glimmering in the sky. And you can just tell the power is stronger now. And you guys walk out the door and you're back into the cave. And you still see that. You still see everything.
nice. Okay.
This is what I think that reminds me of another Zelda thing where it's like the House of Sages.
Oh
you know?
yeah, that does look like that. Hey, did you find a picture of the relic too? Like what the what it looks like with the. Oh, never mind.
What is it?
I know you guys were talking about Zelda with like the how what it looked, or those Power Rangers, wasn't it? Those little-
I can show you.
yeah, do that.
I'll show you.
But all right, so you guys kind of leave the cave. You continue walking. Do you guys want to say anything or good?
I'm good at
No?
just back to
All right. So you guys kind of head back and you kind of break the cave. And you kind of open up and you see Cromwell kind of sitting, kind of just manning people, moving around. Seems like they're kind of stabilizing the city still. And actually, almost you see some citizens kind of start running around. And it's right now it's about dawn. It's still fairly dark, but like the sun's kind of starting to pop over the mountains, but it's still dark.
Where to first? Shall we pay the queen a visit?
I think we should talk to the queen. She's probably still in the Colosseum.
Would she still be in the costume?
Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool.
They're like little crystals.
But this
They use
time,
to
like
power
it's
up.
pretty. It's probably about like 5:30. They might still be like sleeping still, because it's pretty early. You know, it's like just breaking dawn. Like you know.
Because we're doing vampire stuff. Breaking Dawn.
Breaking dawn. You're right.
Yeah.
So, and are you guys continue like walk by?
Yeah,
And
we
continue
walk.
walking. All right. And Cromwell kind of like see. Hey, were you guys in the mines?
Yeah.
Yep.
What were you doing in there?
Well, I can kind of see the power was leading somewhere, but I couldn't figure it out. So
Yes, I wish I could see this so-called power. Well, just wanted to let you know, were you guys staying in your cabin last night?
no,
You weren't.
No.
we were staying in the inn.
I believe we saw movement inside. We thought it was just you guys. I'm not sure what it would be about.
But
So check it out.
anyways, I will let you guys get back to whatever you're doing. I assumed it was you. I guess we can post some more guards. Try to keep a lookout.
Did you see them recently or just in the night?
I was in the middle of the night. Some guards reported some movement. I did not see them myself.
Didn't see anybody leave?
Nobody left. I don't think, unless could have left. It was maybe an hour or two ago.
Say, let's go take down the fucking door.
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys walk into your cabin.
Yep.
Okay.
Sprint to the cabin.
Sprint. So you guys sprint.
As we're
over to the-
sprinting, I'm gonna ask, should we be keeping this a secret, this mission?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so, because the more word spreads out.
Just wanted to. Okay. Because I didn't know what to say when he asked. I was like, are we telling people?
No, we need to make sure that's on the down low.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. And you guys run. So you guys kind of all three run through, kind of run by the Queen's Manor, go up to the cabin, and you kind of get to the front of your cabin, and the door's kind of slightly open actually.
Yeah, no, I wasn't kidding when I said I was
Oh, you're gonna kick it
Kick the
in.
door.
So you kick the door down, all right, and you enter, and it's just kind of pitch black in your cabin right now. And make perception checks.
I'd say lights.
Lights. Okay, you kind of light them throughout the room. All right, and it's just dark.
19.
18. You both can hear the crackling of a fire coming from above you. Because you know how the fireplace kind of goes up, and I think there's a fireplace on the second level too, again, the bottom level.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yep.
I didn't know you said it.
Yeah, and so, and you kind of smell the smell of kind of smoke. You guys do as well, but you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Okay. And you guys make your way upstairs, and as you guys kind of walk up there, you see on your two chairs, kind of in the there's two chairs kind of pulled to the back of the room, and sitting on them, you see two figures. And
No way they're back.
And you notice them,
Holy shit.
and you see their colorful
Jesus
skin
Christ.
and armor as Alden and
Holy
Tomen.
shit, boys!
And they are currently facing out towards
you
looking kind of out towards a
motherfuckers.
middle window. We'll give them a second to. I gotta get another beer.
Son of a bitch.
We should have brought beer.
You can have
We
some.
got some.
I brought
Hey, we should make them roll for a beer now.
Yeah, roll a D6.
I was dying when I.
There's really no point. There's really nothing.
Thank you, Tom.
There's a chair.
Oh yeah, do we have a chair?
We were sitting when you were sitting there, and now you're like looking at the camera all day. And I was like, I gotta take a picture.
We had them. Hey, you guys gotta say hi to the camera again. But
Long time no
we
see.
had them on FaceTime sitting out. They were literally out there.
Yeah,
for
they were
the last-
listening.
Probably just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You gonna sit there, Tom?
Ooh, that's not bad.
I'm gonna keep
So hey,
it.
real quick, roll this. So I rolled an 8.
Yeah, roll a D8 when you get a chance.
Roll the 6.
You rolled a 6.
Pick number 6 from the left.
What you roll?
I hope you guys are like level 15 by now.
Yeah,
It'd be so funny.
We've slayed a few dragons.
Here you go.
Mitch, you want yours or?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
They look to be around level 20 if you inspect them closely.
I'm thinking
The god slayers.
What'd you get?
Again.
D8.
Yeah, D8, yeah.
Alden's back. 6.
6.
I rolled a 3.
3. Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea they're coming? I was trying to keep a straight. I was trying to keep a straight face when Max was
Oh
talking.
my god, I was trying not. I was like getting super horny. Like,
I'll show you the screenshot.
did you guys have any idea?
I was thinking.
I didn't know if when I
This
didn't know
is
if,
this dumbass on the camera. and then I told him to take a selfie, so I screenshot that one.
Well, we were sitting out in the car. I turned off my lights because I couldn't remember if that window shined into this room.
Oh, I didn't see any.
So I shut off my lights pulling into the driveway. We were out for 20 minutes. My car doesn't have heat, so we're like fucking cold. And
I was thinking that.
They're like, these guys are still talking. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking. like a lot of like the people are always in like the Legion,
Mm-hmm.
and like so car window or car lights always like shine through.
Isn't the porch light came down when we walked in? So like,
Oh, I didn't see that. I feel like I remember.
Did you see my new dice here?
We're too balls.
No,
deep
not yet.
in
You
the,
want to give me one?
in the
Give me the
lore.
D20.
Those
I
are
just want to
fucking
see 20.
so cool.
Opalets?
Oh yeah.
Oh, these are sweet.
They look nice.
They're like, I thought they were glass at first. They look like glass.
Oh, they are.
Son of
glass.
bitches.
Are they?
Yeah.
So, will they break if you drop them hard?
I don't think they'll break, but they'll scratch pretty bad. I don't want to like scratch.
Because at least we got the pool
See,
table.
I know.
know.
See, the pool table is perfect because it's literally like a dice roller. See, I bring mine still because
That's what we don't have. I got my little bag that they came in. Because I'm not
But-
putting them in here else.
we do stuff like that.
Yep.
But actually, put him too. I'm gonna put him too. Cromwell. I don't know why I have.
Okay, Quinn, do you have this year old one?
I do, yeah. I
Do you
didn't bring
use it? Do you mind if I use it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. The green one is mine. I know Len used to use it.
Because I don't have one.
But I don't think Len.
And I know you have yours, that's what I was wondering.
I want to get a bigger one.
A bigger one.
Well, like,
I gotta.
because my metal ones, I'm afraid my metal ones are going to break this fucking
Oh,
dice
break
roller.
it.
And, like, I don't. Fuck, metal dice, use the fucking metal dice, but, like.
You know what you need is a metal dice roller.
Yep.
Ding 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 ding. Playing goddamn.
The fucking gang is back together. Let's go.
Are you guys ready then? Get going. All right. So you guys walk up the stairs. All right. You see exactly what looks to be Tomen and Alden, and they're just kind of sitting there, and you can kind of see Alden just kind of tapping his foot, and they both kind of turn to look at you, and you see their eyes are glowing purple.
Well, hello there, Forbidden Knights.
So you're pets now.
That's of what, Professor Layk?
The thing you abandoned. Took you, obviously.
What are you talking about?
Obviously, Fen and Rail.
We have no allegiance to them. We don't know what you're talking about.
Why are your eyes purple?
Our eyes are purple. Well, we have no recollection of this.
Insight.
Yeah.
Oh, 11.
Roll your deception at an advantage.
So we'll get 12 for that one.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah, 18 or 24.
Alright.
You feel like he's telling the truth. Or I don't know if he's telling the truth, but you just can't read him.
It's funny you speak up, Professor Layk. I think I have something you might want.
And I pull out a purplish, bluish amulet and I dangle it.
An amulet? Or what? A relic or an amulet?
that was the relic.
I really don't know what it, like, whatever he was searching for to give him power. I don't know.
With the relic, yeah, the thing you saw.
Medallion, yeah.
Yeah, yep,
That would be the relic.
the relic.
Where'd you get that one?
Well, you weren't completely wrong when you said Maramo and Fen were close to us. Let's just say we might have struck a bargain with them.
Again, became their puppets.
Hmm.
They gave you one.
No.
Then what are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to bargain, of course.
It's gotta be a good bargain for me to even fucking listen.
Give us the other two Forbidden Knights' heads, and we will give you this relic.
I think our mission was to maybe take your fucking head.
Well, if you want this relic,
I summon Shadowblade.
you'll have to take it off my dead body, lizard.
And with that, Naileth, you hear a voice. Naileth. Tomen, your nemesis is right here. Finish him now.
Working on it, boss. As I sit there.
Oh, yeah. Mine's liver.
Mine's Sliver?
Mind spike, I mean.
I point my shadow blade at Professor Layk.
Okay. So you do this Mind Sliver.
Mind spike on him.
Or Mind Spike.
What is that? How much do you have to roll, or do I have to make a save?
You have to roll the hit. What is it?
No, it's wisdom save.
Okay.
Come on!
Damn Thomas.
I need my other dice out.
Damn shit together.
Okay, I got a. Not good. I got a 3.
10 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And so as you do this, you kind of look at him, and as you do this Mind Spike on him, all this just seems to fall. It seemed to be an image of them. And they sprint out of here, and then you two. I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative. And you guys get 2 attacks, yes.
You do
Surprise round.
ankle on Layk.
Okay.
So we get advantage for having them be surprised.
The first one's like 25. Yeah, so 25.
Okay.
And I'm doing it at the 4th floor.
Dean, you got our popcorn?
Nah. I brought a bag of popcorn.
We literally brought it
There's no
back.
microwave here though. I was gonna pop it, and then right when this happened, I was gonna open my popcorn and just sit back and start eating it.
I'm sorry, I don't have
I tried doing it in the air fryer, but then I looked it up and it says you can't pop popcorn in the air fryer. I like started it and it was like, it'll just burn the popcorn. And I was like, Tom would probably hate me if his house smells like burnt popcorn. He'd roll for damage.
I
got
mine.
Yeah, yours. Okay.
22 damage.
Yes, so Layk, you take 22 damage. What kind of damage is it? Radiant?
Yeah.
And then Alden, you can.
And then I'm gonna charge up a lightning bolt, but as I do that, I'm gonna say, "A professor, but you cease to learn."
Counterspell.
You cannot because you're surprised.
It's a surprise attack. Oh
You need a
boy!
save though, so make a dex save.
And
I would say that's probably only hitting Professor Layk though, since you're not lining them up.
Alright. 20.
So you'll take half.
Should we go for initiative?
Yep, you guys can roll for initiative then.
Got 20.
15.
You didn't roll 20.
I rolled the central initiative. I rolled a 19 plus 1.
You
And then
only.
I just rolled for a year. So
I literally.
he literally asked to do the initiative. And I rolled it. He just didn't
Oh
ask.
my god.
I rolled a 19.
Did anyone see him roll?
Yeah, he rolled way before. They all we told them 3 to roll, so he's not lying.
That's 28 damage, so 14. Let's go!
like, if you remember, lightning damage.
So 7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you'd be resistant. So yeah.
Do Layk.
And then what did you roll for your initiative?
Initiative.
20. Okay.
20? Okay.
So you boys both got 20.
So-
who has the higher dex? I think.
So here, real
I
quick,
got
20, 25.
15.
So me, 1, 2.
I got 15 max.
Okay. And then so
I'll be Alden, and then Layk. Igor, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
So it'll be Tomen and then Igor.
All right.
Look at that. Look at that marker.
The marker couldn't be better, honestly. Jesus Christ. Perfect. Alright. So, Naileth. It is your turn.
Alright. Alden, you slippery fuck.
Oh yeah.
And you see him. I guess you guys would have saw it. Actually, they probably didn't. Have they noticed the new.
People?
Mhm.
Yes, I would say so.
Or the new. Have they seen your bow?
Mm-mm.
No. And you see him pull out this golden kind of looking bow.
24 hit?
And as you pull your arrow and you aim at Alden, you feel your arm turns to the guy next to him, and you actually release your arrow towards Tomen.
Alrighty. So let's see.
So you get the feeling like something interfered with your shot there.
That's alright. So what I was gonna say before that was I was gonna knock. Oh yeah, we're good. We're not gonna fight fire arrow.
Well, so you said it before.
Yeah, you gotta say it before you shoot. So you can't
Okay,
do
I'll
it
shoot
now.
on the next one.
I'm
You'll
feeling he
be
has to
good.
say how what level spell he has to say.
He did tell us before he joined, so we know that, but he told he wanted to cast it, he just didn't say it, so.
There's so much fucking anger.
Oh, they've been planning this bitch out. They've been doing.
That's what I said. There's just gonna be a bunch of arguing when
I'm not fucking
12 damage.
12 damage.
12,
Okay.
12 damage. So alright, this time not gonna fire arrow.
Okay.
Casting Hunter's Mark on you, and then I'm gonna use one of your spells. Yeah. So get a D3, D6, D12.
Well, you gotta roll the hit first.
If I hit, if I don't, basically if I don't. 24.
Yep.
Okay. So 12, or no, 14, plus 1, plus 3, so 19 points of damage.
Alright.
Yeah, so you guys see Naileth aim at Alden, turn, and then he shoots at Tomen, and then just notches another one. And seems like he gets pissed off even more a little bit.
Wait. Hunter's Mark does an extra D6. Does an extra D6. I didn't roll for that. 3 more, so 22.
Alden! I'm going to blink.
Counterspell.
What level's Blink?
3.
It's going.
I think you don't roll for that, so you're not able to blink.
Wait a minute.
Because counterspell counters the whole thing, though, right?
It depends what level it is.
Because did he already cast blink before this?
Yeah. Or like, what do you mean?
No,
So
he
you
didn't.
just cast
He
so
just
cast
cast it.
blink. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't work.
Third or lower automatic fails, so yes, your spell fails, Alden.
Does it still count as a slot?
Yes.
And we have Layk.
You ape.
Make sure you mark off your spells though. Everyone's gonna be fucking marking up spells.
You should see me
I don't
counterspell.
have any. I don't really have much to keep track of.
You goddamn hate to see it.
There's gonna be a lot of counter spell spam going on in this one.
Immolation on Alden.
Okay.
So make a dex save.
He's good in Dax.
22.
So it looks like Alden passes.
If you would like clarity, I did roll a nat 20.
Did you?
I got past 2 though.
Is that the first time 20 with the new dice?
It is. It is. It is. Oh.
32 points back.
16 fire damage. 16, yes.
He does not catch on fire
Correct.
because of that. And he doesn't have to take an extra 46 on that.
Like using his level 5 spell right away.
Is that
Holy
level
shit!
5?
Yeah, I was like reading it. It's really good. If he fails, he takes an extra 46 on his turn.
That's a big roll.
Yep, quicking spell, obviously.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
And then now I'm going for both of them, and I don't give a fuck about our house right now. Fireball.
Mm.
That's the 4th level.
Do you guys remember that I was talking about how much I love this house?
Oh the Lord! Hey, you're kind of pissed because he built it out of wood. Or is it
It
stone?
is like stone, so it's not as like flammable as like a log cabin, but a fireball will definitely do some damage.
Do
to
some
it.
damage.
Oh, where are you casting
Yeah,
it?
it won't start.
So I'm assuming they came through that door, right? So I'm going to
It'll just be the
back
door.
so
It's
we'll
some
see that.
structure.
You would not be able to see that. You can only see this wall. So you're saying you want to shoot right here?
Well, then I'd shoot it over there so it only hits them.
So you shoot like right here.
5, 10,
You gotta make it
15,
right.
20,
Okay.
5, 10,
Because I think it has to be a point
20
you can
foot
see.
radius, so
Yep.
it has to be right there, and then
Okay.
we'll be able to get us.
Yep, you're good right there then. So yeah, so you guys make the saves again.
Wait, what is it? What is the dex?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, I think that is
That
it.
fails.
16. Did you get all of it?
15 too.
Ah, that's big damage. That's what I don't know what you, where's your life at?
Right there.
Okay. Oh.
I gotta do that. So make sure I keep that up.
39 points of damage. 39 points of
39.
damage, both of you.
This is bullshit. I'm fucking knocked then.
Oh, you're down already?
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
How much did you roll?
96 because I passed at level 4.
Shouldn't you have to say that then?
Yeah, he
I
did say.
said-
He did say.
I did
Before.
What a
You did
bitch.
96.
Okay, hey, but hey,
86. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
when Alden kind of, when he, like, looking at you guys and he falls to the floor, you see his eyes, they like, that purple glow diminishes as he falls to the ground. Alright, and we have Tomen.
Alright, I'm gonna do guiding bolt level 5 on Layk.
I already used my reaction.
Yes, and you would get advantage since you hit him with guiding bolt last time.
So first one's 30, 20, or 22.
Oh, I thought you hit him at 20.
So yeah, it's like mid-20s.
Yep.
Make sure I keep track of my arrows too.
Layk wasn't messing around there. Well, the counter spell kind of fucked Alden too.
Yeah, you'll have that.
We've had this,
Can't
we've
make
had
a
this
round.
conversation. Who would win before between Alden and even with the jump?
That's cheesing though.
Sorcerer's really good 1v1.
24
Because
damage.
you go twice.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna use, I think it's another bless if you word.
Okay.
Radiant damage, right?
That's weird.
Yeah, you're saying.
That's what I would do, but.
Yeah, because then it would come down.
Alright, it's your turn. Igor!
Oh, I did it myself.
Igor, his lights went out in his eyes. Take him down.
His lights went off his eyes.
Because they were glowing eyes. When I put him down, Alden, his eyes like stopped glowing.
Igor's kind of conflicted. I'm gonna cast Blight on Tomen.
What's that do?
You have a spell or con save. No. Jesus Christ! I can't find him.
I think it's 86 or 88 or 68.
Probably down.
Wait, what spell is this?
Like,
Jesus.
Level 5.
No, four.
no, 4.
I'm down.
Sure, PCs don't give them enough life to fight each other.
These guys are just, hold on.
10, 15.
He usually rolls bad on these.
I roll bad on everything. Thanks for being a dick.
He moonbeamed one time, we got like 4.
It was like a level 3
Jesus.
moonbeam.
Yeah, you got like
level
level 4.
4.
You got level 4.
You got a 7, I think. Like, all 1.
You rolled 40 times on 307.
There's no way to make it.
Yeah, this could have been so high. It was like, okay, wait.
You know what I just realized?
5, 10, 15, 20, 27.
Still up, but.
Oh, I didn't even.
And I'm gonna kind of sink back to avoid conflict.
Okay, is it me?
Yeah.
Alright, that's.
I wanted Naileth to put the end of Tomen because.
No, 2 more arrows. Well, the first one is just going to be a normal arrow. 23?
You got me. My 4 life, so
Okay, well, yeah. That one did 4, so.
yeah, I'm down.
You're down. All right. And so as you fire that start going, you roll the initiative. You loose it, and you see Tomen's eyes as he goes down. You see his purple fades, and his normal eyes. You can see him fall to the ground. And you guys are now in the room.
Make a death save.
I'm gonna go loot Alden.
Wait, roll an investigation.
15, right? 15.
All right. Good. I'm gonna keep it tight.
13.
I'm also actually, since he
How
held
much?
out-
How much gold do you have on you?
'cause
I know you have some in your chest, but I think you limited it. That's how much you could hold in there.
I'm going to,
It would be in
I'm gonna
Yeah,
search
it'd be his bag of holding.
I'm not gonna take anything. I just kind of want to see what's on him.
Oh, so you're just okay. When you said Lou, I assume you.
I was kind of just saying that because that's what he would do.
So
You're not wrong.
You want to inspect him.
Yeah.
I want to look for the relic that he is holding, if he actually has it or not.
Okay. So make an investigation check.
7.
7. You kind of search around his body and you don't find any relic. And you kind of like as you're searching, you just find like a bag of holding. I believe you have like a dagger, right? Just like a normal dagger.
I have. You're searching my bag of holding.
No, he's just searching like.
Oh, just searching me? Yeah, I really don't have much.
Oh yeah, and then you also find a note
What's his name?
as well. You want to take the note?
Yep.
You find a snake glove in his hand.
And you do. Oh, you also do find what looks like to be Zane's eye.
No,
I
you
don't
didn't find that.
Oh, he doesn't.
No.
Oh.
It's in his
Well, now we know.
It's in his chest.
Just kidding.
Oh, I didn't know he put it in his chest. You're right.
But
I think.
now we know.
We're going off Alden logic sometimes.
Oh well.
He metagames sometimes, so.
They did.
Tom and Roll safe.
They did partner up with Fen and Roman, according to this note.
You call him Roman?
The Roman.
Pass.
You know this.
Yeah, he bad.
Okay. Two passes.
It says, "Thank you for joining us." I mean, it could have been planted, I guess.
No, I'm good. I believe.
Whoa. We can heal him quick. Just see if they come back as themselves.
Let's tie him back. Let's tie him up quick.
Yeah. Well, let's tie him, and then like I'll cast.
Okay, both of you roll another save then while we're doing this.
Let's go! 11.
I'm gonna get my rope out and especially tie Alden.
Yeah, this is like all happening the same
And I'm
time.
actually going to tie him up and put. Is it? We have a chair in here, right?
Yeah, like the
Like an extra
couches.
chair? Because I want to put him like leaning up against a chair,
We
but
just
like
say-
facing towards the fire.
Yeah, we probably don't have one in there. We can just say there's 2 chairs.
Yeah, you can go grab one from the
Just
table.
the-
Like downstairs, there'd be 2 chairs, but
Yeah.
And then the chair is not gonna have a bottom, so we can reenact like what is it, like the Casino Royale scene.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take the bottom of the chair?
Wait, what are we talking
No, but I do want to put him right next, like facing the fire. Tie him up. If you want me to roll anything for that, I can.
No, he's
he's
unconscious.
I'm a
so
little
he's-
heavier than what you're expecting though, because
I mean, between the 3 of you tying them
Pockets are
up,
heavy.
you do get a very good like tie on them, and I mean they're unconscious right now. So
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and poke it down their throat.
okay, so you cast that twice.
No, it makes 10 berries.
Oh, okay. So you make good berry, and do they get 1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they're sustained for the day.
yes.
They feel full.
Can I take some of those?
Yeah, you can have the other 8. Or do you need? You need
I am okay. I didn't get touched.
That's that one.
So you give him the good berries.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, you can take over. Sorry.
Oh, all right. So you give them the good berries, and you see them both come back to life, and they open their eyes, and you see what they normally look like. So they do no longer have those beaming purple eyes.
Did you rescue us?
Well, hello there.
And both of you wake up with like a very throbbing headache. Yeah, like exactly like that.
I feel like you just got to like play in the VR for a while.
I would say welcome, but you're not.
Would we? This is off game. Just pretend you're not hearing any of this. Would we have like recollection of like what we saw, what we did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't hear anything, so that's good.
You can explain yourselves if you do well. We can keep you alive.
Yes, it is honorable you guys spared our lives for what we have done to you. You know, if there's one thing I value more than gold, it is my own life. So I appreciate you sparing my life. But the path we took, it was a long one after we left Snow Hollow. We actually did run into Zephyr. I was gonna say Zephyrs, but that was Mangan's campaign. We did run into Zephyr along the way, and let's just say he didn't fare too much better than us, Naileth. We tried to sneak into Fen and Naramo's tower and gather the amulet. Our efforts were unsuccessful, but as I tried to dimension door us 3 miles out, seems as if Naramo was a little bit more powerful sorcerer than I am. He stopped time, and me and Tomen were stuck in our tracks. They surrounded us, and they said you can either go back and try to kill the Forbidden Knights, or we can kill you here. And as I said before, I value my own life more than I value gold. So we were tasked with the unfortunate. And for once, I'm not trying to trick you.
So all this talk about you being the best sorcerer or magic user in the lands is kind of false.
That's actually debatable.
I just never kicked your ass.
It was a 2v3 and you had 2 casts.
You guys just did 2v1 essentially. I mean, I still beat both of you.
It is unfair to critique such unfair, balanced fights, Professor Layk.
You had a sneak attack.
I was going to say they had a sneak attack too, and you still destroyed them. I mean, I only did like 10 points of damage. 10
Definitely metagaming
10
there.
increments of damage.
And you still never seem to learn, Professor Layk. You attacked an illusion.
So you were conscious for that fight.
Well, let's just say, as I said before, we value our lives more than Professor Layk.
Should be worth noting that I also value my own life more than I think I value yours at this point. Particularly Tomen's.
I've done nothing to you.
I would beg to differ.
Like what?
Well, to start, you abandoned us with Alden.
Well, that's debatable.
Is it
We
though?
were simply following Thrain's mission
And what is Thrain's mission then, huh?
to save the land. We took Fen and Naramu.
So then you walk away from Snow Hollow when he needs help. You're not saving that, you're running away from
If
it.
you need help, those are already in ruins.
It's not now, we saved it.
As we've said,
Could have used you there.
we have to sacrifice the few to save the many, Professor Layk.
That's not Thrain's mission then.
If we have you, maybe we don't get mind controlled by Fen and Naramo.
You saw
If we had
Fen
you-
and Naramo in the courtyard. We were not winning with we had a fucking army and we got steamrolled
So why did you stay?
because we made a deal. We made a deal knowing that that was going to happen.
It seems
You were gone by the time that that deal was struck. Had you been around, you would have known exactly what was going to happen, but you left.
It seems very unlikely you would survive an attack.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, I'm not wrong. I am correct. And if you were playing out this hypothetical situation, we would be dead. And you wouldn't have to come kill us if we didn't live. But you were tasked to come kill us, which meant that Fen and Ramo knew we were alive and chose not to come get us because they made a deal with us. They instead tasked you because they knew you were going to be leaving and knew you had abandoned us and didn't care. So they tasked you with coming to kill us. And if they knew we were dead, they wouldn't have asked you to do that.
It makes me think that they're scared of us.
And with that, you hear another voice here and go, Naileth, talk is petty. Why is Tomen still walking and living?
That's a great question.
are you talking to?
If you were around, you know.
Well, if you were around, maybe we'd get Wintercrest Army and rally and fight for Snow Hollow.
You will pay for disobeying me, Naileth. I grab you from the depths of hell.
Well then, as I said before, I think I value my own life more than a couple of, in my eyes, traitors. So, unfortunately, I do not have much of a choice here, but something is playing my hand, so unfortunately this is where we've come.
Do what you must. I have no regrets for following Jordan's mission. And I know that my legacy will live
How will
on.
Thrain feel when we figure out that you killed some of his people?
He already knows that you left us. So,
I don't think he does.
Varys does. So that means Thrain does.
Very debatable.
Seems that Thrain's mission was really Alden's mission there, Tyler.
I disagree.
I think
Were you there to see out our mission?
Well, you didn't complete it. We at least completed some of ours by saving Snow Hollow.
I think we completed a lot of our missions.
We did.
We did very well.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of this team and the things we've accomplished.
I agree, Igor.
Zephyr would be very disappointed in you, Naileth.
You're free to kill it.
Actually, I think Zephyr would be proud of me. I think Zephyr would do exactly the same.
Actually, he wouldn't. Because we got to talk to him in his final hours.
Mm.
And he was actually very disappointed.
You're right. Talk is cheap. I'm gonna knock an arrow in. One into Tomen.
Okay. Roll a disadvantage since you're within 5 feet.
Am I though?
Yeah, I would say you.
I mean, I was the only one, like, by the chair.
Oh, I would assume you'd be like close though. I feel like you'd be like in conversation.
I think you could
Alright.
flick him.
So I'd say
eyes.
disadvantage.
That's fine.
Be this conversation.
Like, I mean, if you're talking to him, you're gonna be like sitting at the table. You're not gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna be way over there, and you're yelling at him. So I'd say
I know it's fucking.
The first one's 18.
That's it.
Second one's, well, I get to add plus 13 to whatever I roll, so. Yeah, my one was kind of naughty. So the weakest one I had was a 27.
That is.
So yeah.
Yeah, with that, you see, you all see Naileth knock an arrow basically point blank at Tomen and basically shoot him right now. and Tomen immediately goes black again, kind of tied up, laying on this chair.
Can you think straight now?
Hmm?
Can you think straight?
Honestly, I would.
Because I still would like to see
Like
what
would have been,
happens.
like so like in with Alden, I would have just heard. I'm like, oh Jesus.
I say we leave Alden alive for a second. I want to hear what he has to say. Your voice is calm.
We don't know that yet.
I like this guy. He's a
Am I
straight
dead
shooter.
then?
No, you're still getting assist. That,
It seems as if...
So you guys, you run away.
Yes.
You stumble upon the twins' camp.
The tower.
Now where is it?
It is...
I don't have a map, but
If you go north of Snow Hollow...
The Big Z's tower?
No.
it is about 2-3 days travel past north.
Are they still there?
To my knowledge, yes.
I rolled 3.
What is happening to Frostmore?
Frostmore, to what we believe, is destroyed.
They're not forming an army there?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you ever make it to Wintercrest? That's
We
embarrassing.
went with, it was Zephyr's mission, to go and try to get into this tower that he knew of. And he said, I'm either going alone or you can join me. And with us knowing that it's probably a suicide mission on his own, we did our best to help him in his cause and get an amulet that could help with the fight of Snow Hollow and possibly Wintercrest.
So why'd they give you the amulet if they beat you?
So, here's what's happened. We snuck into the tower. I dimension doored us into the tower. We snuck up the stairs. I cast an illusion of myself and tried to make a mad dash for the amulet that Narama was forming and casting a bolt into the sky. there was a magical force field around it and it bounced me off. I dimension doored out. I tried to dimension doors out further. Professor Ramo slowed time and he made us make a choice.
So how did you get the amulet?
We never did.
Oh, I think you said.
It was an illusion that I just portrayed.
Oh.
Yes, we never got the amulet.
That's embarrassing.
I agree. It is a failure in my books.
Did you accomplish anything on your journeys?
Yes, we did.
Like?
It is a secret.
Well, it won't be a secret any longer because you're gonna fucking die through the fire. So you might as well just tell us now.
So if I tell you, you spare my life.
Maybe.
Can I insight him?
Yeah. And when you shoot your arrow too, and this, you hear him.
Let's go.
Yes, Naileth. Now you're doing my deeds.
So it's still there.
You know, so
Yes.
It's not perfect.
But he seems very satisfied with what you did.
I'm gonna have you make another save.
All I'm saying is, he's been very
Seven.
reasonable so
Seven,
far.
fail.
There's no reason to get him out of here. I
Thought I was the one.
There's no reason to get him out of here.
I think he could really come in handy.
You guys still see Tom just kind of swamped, like, still kind of suffering right now with an arrow kind of in his, like, abdomen.
So what happened with you two?
he incited me on me saying that if he tells us, I will throw him in the fire.
Okay, and now are you gonna tell us?
I asked him if he would spare my life, not throw him in the fire.
So tell
So
us.
I
What
so I
did
beat
you
him,
What did you accomplish?
and I summoned my chest.
You wouldn't be able to do that, you're tied up.
I can still summon it.
I think
It's
it's spoken
spoken.
the words.
Oh, is it?
So I summoned my chest, and you see an eye sitting in the chest now. And I de-summon the chest.
Whose eye is that?
It cannot be for certain, but I believe it is Zane's.
Where'd you get it?
It was around Fenn's neck.
And he beat you. So how did you get it?
No, he never beat me.
In denial again, I see.
He made me swear loyalty to him.
Well, either way, you said you didn't get beat because you had to strike a bargain that's still getting beat. Yes.
Ooh.
Just like you just got beat recently.
You're so bad with
I'm not even gonna use lucky. I'm gonna give it a chance.
He's 2-2 right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess you could use Bucky.
I'm gonna give it a bigger chance.
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Before we possibly bring back Tomen, which
Can I stabilize him but not like bring him back? Do I roll?
Yeah, you make a medicine check.
I'm really good with medicine. Okay. 9. I rolled a 2, but I have a +9 in medicine.
I think you just have to beat it.
Yeah, you beat it.
I rolled as low as you can
just
roll.
gonna roll one.
If you roll a 1, you. But yeah, you kind of, as this is going on, you like kind of realize that he's like currently on the last brink of death, and then you.
You didn't wanna croak, did you?
And now
I feel like-
Tomen, you are unconscious, but you are like.
We bring him back. Naileth's gonna try and kill you, and it's just gonna be a cycle over and over again.
I think if he gets shot again,
so
Yeah.
here's the thing.
So what do we do with this mad dog over here?
No,
The
here's
mad
the thing. We're
dog
gonna ask
only
questions.
has one target.
If you want your friend Tomen, you're a puppet.
He's not my puppet.
Mm.
He's my ally.
Again, debate.
Just as yours, and you're killing him.
Mm. You're the one who attacked us because you left us.
It's actually false. You made the first strike of my illusion.
We cast silence on him, so he's stop fucking talking.
We weren't gonna attack you if you didn't attack the illusion. We were testing your guys' hostility. Clearly.
Okay. You literally told us you were given a mission to kill us. So that sounds hostile to me. Someone who abandons somebody. when
As
we're on
someone
the same
who
mission.
values their own life over everything, I also value my own life over everything, and I was also given the choice. Either die or kill Tomen.
And so you'd killed your own party member.
We don't consider you a part of it.
He left.
But you
And
can
honestly,
be.
at this
Again.
point, I didn't know if I'd see him again, so I wasn't sure it was even gonna happen.
Honestly, I envisioned us, me as an eagle, you on my back, slinging arrows. I just think it would be really cool. I think you should take, you should get good at mountain combat. We're gonna have some really good fights.
That being said,
Well, there is something that has changed since we last saw each other. Naileth can actually hit a shot now. I'm actually very impressed.
you got impressed at the wrong time.
Holy shit. You're so fucking stupid.
Question.
Yes.
You want to stay alive?
I value my life,
Yes. You value it.
yes. Yes,
Do you value Tomen's life?
I do. He's my friend. As are you.
So give us a reason, a good reason, why we should keep you alive, and if you want to join us again for Thrain's mission, the one that you're on apparently.
Yes, of course. The righteous mission. Yes.
Yep, totally.
Yes.
Give us a reason why we should keep you, bring you back in.
Thrain wanted us up as a party per se, each being a specific need to this mission. I sense that if you guys were able to handle Snow Hollow with yourself and without young Tomen, our purpose is still yet to be met.
I'm inside you, yeah.
Okay.
I just rolled a nat 20. So 26.
It's possible.
Like that.
Why'd you release the Hollow then?
I value my life.
Yeah, not because some bullshit that you fucking wanted us to do it, right?
Yeah, you get the feeling that you get the feeling that Alden is like just him talking. He's been like rambling on and he's just a very, very selfish person. And that most of the decisions made were basically for himself.
Pretty much the gist of this decision is Alden saw how fucking steamrolled we got with everyone. He's like, I'm not fucking dying here. I'm going to Wintercrest.
But you do know that he doesn't like
He is
Thrain's
selfish.
mission is not what's like
Exactly.
leading him.
Yeah, exactly. And would I get the sense that, do you really care for Tomen's life or only yours?
I care for Tomen's life.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say he does.
So then,
No, I know, but
I've lost my train of thought. Damn it.
I just don't know what to do with them. Well,
If you want to join us, you have to agree on one thing.
That is.
Well, I understand that you value your own life. But you have to put a little bit more trust in us from now on.
I can't hear you.
You can't be so selfish about your own self. Thrain's mission and your mission should be aligned. You can't lie to us. It doesn't make any difference.
You know, I owe you two an incredible debt. You, not so much. You've spared my life. I am indebted to you two, especially.
If you're indebted to us.
I mean, I could have put an arrow in you too if we want to go that route.
The only reason why you put an arrow in Tomen was because you were cursed to defeat him when we went up to that tree,
And your mouth is giving me a reason to put one in you too.
that's
So
kind of kinky.
So yes, that is why I'm indebted to these two.
they're not stopping me from shooting you.
And so what's stopping you?
If you're indebted
Myself.
to us, we're a team, we're a party, we're friends.
We need to, if we're going to become a party again, we have to get him under control. I don't want him slinging arrows.
Here,
He's not the problem right now.
I swear to you, I will not stab you in the back.
let me do one thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Geas on him.
So,
Oh, I know what that
Oh, I have that spell too.
So
It can't. I was
So
gonna
he's-
use it in combat, but it takes a minute to cast.
He's charmed for 30 days, and if he ever acts against my will, he takes 5d10 psychic damage.
I have that same spell.
Would you like
it takes a minute to cast. Okay.
And
So I'm gonna
But wait,
I'm gonna start a timer.
do
for
I?
a minute.
Do I?
He does make a save though.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, okay.
So you can roll your save first before we start this.
What is it? Wisdom.
at higher levels, you can make it last a year.
I saw that.
A wisdom saving throw.
That's what I thought. Okay, wisdom plus 0, perfect.
Yeah, you're low on wisdom.
Wait, is a DC 16?
17.
Holy fuck, 17? That's fucking bullshit. Fuck! I don't have that 20 with 2.
So he's for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Now.
Okay, so
Wait, how
you're...
long is he charmed for?
Okay.
Well, no. It takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, so this
Okay,
one
okay, I'm gonna let him
I'm-
talk.
I'm
for a
charmed for
minute.
30 days.
You ready? So you have a minute.
Okay, I have a minute to talk.
So he's
Okay.
currently casting a
Okay.
spell.
Igor, what are you doing over there?
I'm just kidding. What are you gonna say?
Like, keep the clock right
The thing is,
Oh, I
if
didn't
we
know
are
that.
to be a party,
Yes.
his problem is
Looks like a military
everyone's
watch.
problem. It's not just yours. Your problems
Is that
aren't
just
just
how
ours,
military time?
or one of ours, or just yours. We are here to help you.
Untie me for just a second. Let me reach for my bag of holding. Actually, I'll let you do it. Like, kind of turn over to my bag of holding.
Okay. Tell me what I'm looking for.
Look for a bag of cure curse. So just look for,
Okay. I'll think of
or look for a book of cure curse.
Book of Cure Curse.
And then pull it out. I took this from the library before we left, and I was doing research to try to cure Naileth. So I'm not so selfish as what you might think. I do value some life.
Yes. But as I was saying, if you
Or he's charmed.
Okay.
What's this spell called?
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Geas.
if you truly want to join our party, there's no more running when it gets hard.
You get now.
I haven't. Or wait. So what are you doing? What are you charming? Like, what's my criteria?
You have to.
Because I'm pretty sure it says if set a criteria and if
Yeah,
I act
it is.
outside that line.
It has to do with service or refrain from an action.
Yeah.
So you have to decide what service or what action you don't want him to do.
Or, wait, you can carry out some service. So I want him to, like, carry out, like, our mission. Like, the Forbidden Knights mission.
Thurian's mission. Yes.
I don't really know. Igor didn't really know.
Igor wasn't there
Yeah,
for
yeah.
third.
Well, they've been saying Thurian's mission.
Yeah.
So that's what you're saying anytime.
And, like, to, like, just be with the party, you know? Like,
Okay.
honor the party as, like, you know, put the party first.
So you're still like acting, it's just.
Yeah, no, I'm normal.
He's still.
I'm
Okay, you're good.
I'm
So,
normal,
like,
but if
you're normal.
I try to go stab
Then
Layk
you
in the
take
back, I go
damage.
Correct.
You take
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
So it really technically doesn't
Yeah.
do anything right now, it's
Okay.
just.
No, yeah. Like,
It's just
I
like a
wouldn't
safety
even know.
measure.
Yeah, you don't know
I
that
wouldn't
from
even know,
either.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's like, well, don't you know? I thought you would, like,
He wouldn't know.
okay.
He would be.
I
a
feel like
little
he
bit
would
more
know. He would have to know.
He would know that, like, oh,
I think I would
Igor
know
is
because I
feeling
think
like
you
something that I would
speak
agree
it to
with.
me.
Oh, and then if you speak it, then it would
Let me
make
see. I
sense.
have that same spell. I was gonna use it, but it was miscast. It pissed me off.
Who are you gonna use it on?
I was gonna use it on Layk because he's the most
Mhm.
OP against you guys.
Excuse
I didn't know it was
me.
just verbal. I thought it was so magic.
Okay.
So you're pushing
my
my
wisdom
wisdom.
is.
Okay, yeah, it says you place a magical command, so you have
Yeah,
to
so yeah, he would know them.
I would. I have the highest fucking wisdom. You know?
And yeah, I guess you know the spell, so I'd say you would know what spells cast.
Yeah. Okay. So that's you carry out the mission.
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to tell it to him, like speak it to him?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta speak it
It's
to
a
me.
role play.
You must follow the direct wishes of the party and Thrain, or else suffer the consequences. And no killing squirrels. If I had another spell slot, I'd use it on Tomen.
This kind of greenish energy kind of goes to your head.
But so I kind of feel like come on me. Kind of feel a little bit. But yes, Professor Layk. When things might get a little hairy and our lives may be on the line, I am indebted to you with life. So a life I must give in return.
And if you were here long enough, if you stuck around, you would know. Part of my mission now is to make sure that you guys don't die. It is my job to make sure that we all get out. And if I'm the one that has to sacrifice, then I will.
Wait, really?
That's what Aspen did. That's what Aspen told me I should do.
Why does someone not picture Tom and just like dead in the chair, wrapped up?
I don't really know what to do about it because I feel like we got him under control now. We bring you back. It's gonna set the demon off inside of you.
I think if we can.
I say we
Keep
cast
him
the
for a
geese
second.
on him.
Well,
Well, I can't tell. It's really tiring to do, you know, a full minute.
Unchain me and I can do it.
keep him there. I'm gonna read the book of removers and like kind of like go through it and see like.
Because I don't know if you remember this was about a month ago.
You
but,
can tell him the stuff that we told you if you remember.
Okay. But so in game, so I took that book from the library before we left, and pretty much what we gathered from it is there's no sense in that book that's going to give us any advantage over curing this curse. It's going to be a much more powerful means to lift this one from Naileth.
Well, we kind of have somewhat of a possibility, but I don't know if that's really going to work either. But we met with somebody. I'm not going to tell you who because, well, actually, I might be able to now.
We can. He's still a bad person. He just can't go against our wishes for the next 3 days.
True.
We can't be holding things back if we are a party again.
We're not quite. We'll say this is a trial run.
This is the prologue.
Fair. I respect that, actually.
Yeah.
You guys are
Again, my life, in my eyes, is the most important at this point. Not among anyone else's except for Thomas. I was tasked with one job, and that job was complete it or likely die. So that for the same reasons that you took the bidding to come kill us to save your own life, I took the bidding to kill Tomen.
But
we are one and the same.
actually, hear me out, Naileth. Our curse, if you would like to call it that, was lifted when we were unconscious. Possibly we put him out and see if it lives.
Well, I can attest that I was unconscious multiple times in the last 24 hours, and it has not done a thing.
Yes, I'm sure there's probably actually a lot that me and Tomen have to catch up on.
The effect on you guys was more of a
Magical
spell.
Yes.
Something that happened and it was carried out until that effect could no longer be because it couldn't hold on an unconscious body. His is more of a god.
Yes. I see.
So there's a lot there.
Have we...
Just like your situation, if I did not take this bidding, I would not be standing here.
Are you still using that bow we crafted with the demon tree?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we try breaking that.
We could.
Do you value the bow as more important than our friend Tomen here?
As a party member, that bow's pretty nice.
The only thing that I will say about that is I was separated from the bow for a significant period of time.
But was it broken?
No, it's not.
So maybe destroying the bow destroys the curse.
How about
As the curse came from the wood that was crafted in the bow.
I have even maybe another idea. How about when we go to sleep tonight, don't have the bow with you, and then see if he still talks to you. Because maybe he can only control if you have the bow. So if you just leave it somewhere, and then somebody else might get it, and that's not good either. So
The only problem I see with this is that when I was in the vampire's lair, they had taken everything from me. I was by myself.
Vampire's lair.
Yeah, we'll fill you in. I was by myself, had nothing on me. Armor, everything was stripped when I was in the cell with Victor.
I think our best bet is to go to a priest and get their word on it.
It is like we have a priest over here almost.
I don't think that's the right priest.
I think we need a different priest.
I wouldn't call him a priest.
The problem is that I was separated from the bow for a significant period of time, and none of this presence ever felt like it left me.
That's why we, in order to break the curse, we break the bow over my knee.
And in a hypothetical sense, that this does not break the curse,
Yes.
then what?
Well, you're just out of luck.
And I still have to kill him.
Yes, but you're much less powerful.
I still have daggers.
Yes, but it's not. That bow is,
Daggers are still more than capable of incapacitating a person who's tied up.
yeah, but that bow is OP.
That may be true, but that bow is not the thing that wants me to kill Tomen. The demon in my fucking brain is the one that wants me to kill Tomen.
Well, then, I've actually performed a lobotomy before. Maybe I can go there.
Our sessions are so much less productive with you. It's just fucking bickering and bickering.
This party is going to take down to 20 minutes.
Let's fucking, okay.
Trust me, I sat on the goddamn car for 20 minutes.
We're gonna tie him up even more. We're gonna go fucking to the Coliseum and talk to everybody in town and continue with the
You might be able to
quest.
throw him in the fire at that point.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, look at Tom, and he's basically a roasted marshmallow already for all that means he's been set by the fire.
Fucking just bickering.
These two right here. It's these two and that guy right there.
I acted under the same wishes that you did. It just happens to be that I have to kill a party member, but you happen to kill a party member too, or try to. I just was unfortunately successful.
Let's go talk to the Queen.
Yeah.
We leave them here. We can think about it on our way, and when we come back, we can decide.
I'm not leaving them here by themselves.
What are they gonna do?
I do agree with that.
Alden is a slippery fucker. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to think out.
I would never.
Which, I mean, I'd be able to stop him, but
Okay.
we need to keep him in our eyes. In our sight. Time up. Even
I don't want to bring him to the Queen. I feel like I don't want them knowing that we're in
I don't think that this is a bad idea, Igor, but on a hypothetical sense, we don't find anybody that lives this curse for me in this town. And Wintercrest is the only place that we have to go that potentially offers a solution. Then what?
Yeah, but we still, I want to talk to the Queen.
I have a feeling that the demon in my brain is not going to let me just like wander down to a whole new town with like my victim in a chair and just like, yeah, I'll just leave him on ice and then come back to him when things are all cool. Neither do I. I'm just throwing. I'm telling you what the thing in my head is going to tell me before it tells me what to do. So
I feel like this guy, he doesn't seem that bad. Maybe we just follow through. We kill Tomen and move forward.
He doesn't. Well, we gotta do something right now.
All right, what's the fucking, we either fix you or we kill you. That's what's on the table.
Well, we could knock him out quick.
I'll look around.
Keep him unstable.
You're talking about the guy.
How does that work?
Well, knock him out unconscious, make sure he's stable. Leave him just unconscious, they can't do anything unless they rest long enough. We go talk to the Queen quick, do whatever we have to do, and come back.
That works.
Anybody else?
I don't see a better option, honestly. I feel like that's
You guys have greatly given me something even more special today.
I knew it was coming.
I knew that was coming.
What's it? An unarmed strike does like 1 point of damage, right?
14.
I'm gonna just sit. Right. Yeah. What did you do?
What's your AC? Yeah, I
12.
got you. 15. So
15.
I'm just trying to knock him out, so I'm not trying to.
I cast up, you shield. I'm just kidding, actually.
But I'll try to stabilize him too.
Maybe I.
Yeah, you should. You should try. That was not good.
14.
So you're good. So Alden's stable, and he's also slumped.
Tie him up a little bit more.
So they are both slumped, and now it's just you three.
Alright. We'll go talk to the Queen quick, and then we can head out and.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, we'll head back to the Coliseum.
Okay. So you guys kind of leave the cabin. Leave the cabin with those two there, and you make your way to the Coliseum.
What the? Yeah, you're fucked anyways.
The thing's OP as shit. We can't without any magical items.
It's because she fucking left.
Can't let your not low talk. He's knocked out. He's not with us anymore.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys kind of get there. They open the doors. You guys make your way through the Coliseum and kind of go, I'm assuming, to that little command room. Door to the burners. And you guys get to that door. That
Main, like, whatever.
Yep. is it?
The Forbidden Nights.
Come on in. And you see Cromwell and the Queen sitting in there.
What brings you in here?
Well, I think our time in Snow Hollow might be coming to an end.
Why is that?
No. Well, I mean,
Were you guys fighting someone? Like, you look a little bit injured. Are you alright?
yeah, I'm okay. Just a little bit of a run-in.
With who?
A dragon.
Right,
But a non-harmful one. But he put me through a test.
a good one?
Yeah,
Or a bad
it was my god's like protector.
one? Well, then who were you fighting?
It was the dragon. But like he wasn't trying to actually like hurt me. He was just making sure it was like the real me.
Yeah, I get it.
Or deception.
Oh, I got good.
What did you get?
I got 19.
Yeah, 13.
Ah, and she kind of puzzling. So your
I don't know.
Okay,
dragon would hurt you, and this is your protector.
I lied, but I also wasn't supposed to tell you about the dragon. I can't really tell you about the mission because the more people know, then the more you're in danger. That's actually not a lie.
Well, yes, but I believe I am the protector here of Snow Hollow. I do think that I should know about
Yes.
the whereabouts of you guys in my city.
Well, it was in the
And I
mines.
gave you that relic, did I not?
Yes, and it was in the mines.
The mines.
But I can't tell you where because I swear to God, you can't know. That is for your own protection. And I know you wouldn't betray, obviously, Snow Hollow,
I
but
would be in danger if we knew of this. Would we be in danger of the entire town?
well, since you are the protectors of the city, the information, if I tell you and somebody ever figures it out that isn't supposed to know, puts everybody in danger. And it does have to deal with Fenner ammo.
Make a persuasion check.
You got this.
It's like, yeah. DC's 15, so.
Nice.
Persuaded 23.
Nice.
I believe my queen has a good point. For the sake of this city, I trust my shields that they can.
We were wrong one time, so I say that we owe him the benefit of the doubt. We didn't give him the relic the first time, and it almost brought us to our knees, so. Alright, I will not ask any more of this place if you tell me the truth of why you're injured. You said you lied?
Well, I lied about the dragon being the one that injured me, yes.
Yes.
Some old friends came back, and you could probably guess who that is. And obviously we're standing and they're not, so
I'm assuming it was Alden and Tomen.
yes. But we found out recently that upon their fleeing, they tried to take on their own mission. Those two, they got essentially captured.
Okay.
Sent back to kill us. We knocked them out.
And you found all this information from who?
From Alden.
So you're
We tied him up.
trusting the man that left you.
Well,
Do you hear yourself, Professor Layk?
yes, but he does value his own life more than anything. He is very selfish. And we had him tied up in front of a fire, and I said I'd kick him in if he didn't tell us everything he knows. And
He also did watch me put an arrow in Tomen's chest, so I think he had a little bit of reason to.
So is Tomen dead?
they're unconscious.
At this point, he's pretty close.
Tomen more than Alden. but-
Yes, I believe that he did tell you everything, but what's stopping him from doing it again? I mean,
Do you want
his life is on the line, he will save himself, but next time things get tough, or who knows, you come in contact with Cineramo again, he runs.
I put a spell on him.
And what is that going to do?
Keeps him in line with our goals.
Interesting. I've never heard of that magic.
It's the power of the forest.
Just say bad things will happen.
I did have a conversation with you, and I did say we did not want them back into the the city, and you so did go against my orders. You do.
Oh,
Well,
we did not bring them. We were planning on taking
Oh, you
them
did
out
not.
unconscious.
they were just there, and we fought them.
Your men did not see them at all, Cromwell?
I did not see them, no. They saw some people moving around in their cabin. They just assumed it was them.
Well,
After receiving that information from one of the guards, we hustled back to the cabin to investigate. And
All right.
oh wait, we do know that. Because when we went through the tunnels, we found out that how they, like how we could get back from the mines, right? On the outside.
What are you asking? Sorry.
Oh.
We kind of found that out at one point too. At least there was like one alcove that like led us back
yeah, I
somewhere,
can't remember
right?
who was all there. Who was all
Those
down
two,
there?
they were there for sure, but
It
were
was
all
it
you
was
guys
when
there?
we went to Maxie's and Christoph's.
Yep.
And like on our way out, we like thought we saw something where we like that would bring us back to the mines.
Yeah.
That's how we kind of came out the one time. I thought.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, you're talking about like underneath the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know where
Like
they went.
in
But there was
the
like another
mine,
one, right?
like that spot that had the dead bodies in it. Because remember Alden was in there.
Yeah.
But we found a different one though, didn't we? Or was it one of the same?
I think you were on the same, and you guys left, and those two went to investigate more.
Right.
Because it was just you two and Estor.
So I don't think you would. I think you would know about it, but I don't think you
But I
would
don't
know
know
like
what
that
they
would
would
lead.
do.
Yeah, and you would know like that would where that would lead to.
But yeah, I guess that goes right outside, so that wouldn't even matter. Never mind. Sorry, I was thinking about.
Yeah, because I think those. Yeah, you're right. It was Estel and those two that followed that.
Yeah, we would know them though. Never mind. Sorry. I thought there was one point where we like were at Maxie's Christoph's and then like on our way out or something, we like kind of like somehow got back to the mines. Am I not wrong about that? Like the underground. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I. jumped
I think they did that. I don't
If I
know
could
if
jump
you
in, we took the tunnel from the library and found it to the
Found
mines.
us in mines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. So
Maybe
you guys did.
I was jumbling the mines and.
But
They
they
did
didn't.
the mines and the cave. You guys.
Yeah.
went.
They didn't go
Yeah,
like the way where you
that was
blew
my
the
bad.
rock and stuff though.
You're thinking of the cave,
So.
that other cave you guys explored,
mm,
right? That was outside the walls.
right? That was before we went to Maxie's.
it had the sigil.
Yeah.
There was a sigil that led back
That
to
one-
mines, though.
So that one didn't lead back to the mines.
Oh, where was
that
it?
was on like so that that bottom like that southern gate.
Yeah.
You guys went out that took that path up because I believe didn't Igor see footsteps coming from there? And you guys
That's right,
went and
that's-
explored
Yeah.
that.
I was
And then
thinking
you
like-
found that teleportation circle.
Okay. For some reason, I think I jumbled it backwards and we went north, and then it
Oh,
went
But
south.
that is not part of the mines. That is the cave.
That's just the
That was the
cave.
north cave.
And
The
I
mines
think-
are south.
I think I messed up where we went out though. I thought we went through the north and it brought us back to
Okay,
the south,
yeah.
and then we came out and then we were at the mines. I think I just jumbled things together a little bit. That's on me.
Yeah, because you're talking about the place when you blew up the cave, correct, with your fireball after.
That was the laboratory.
No, I'm
You
talking
did it.
about
I
we
think
did
you
it
blew up
twice.
you blew up the
You
teleportation.
did.
Oh, I did do it on that one too. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Very good.
I was gonna say we can reinforce that, but
Yeah.
So you feel your work is done here at Snow?
Well, we feel that we have a mission taking us elsewhere, but I want to, keep lines of communication in case something happens here and we can come and help.
Yes, I think you three are welcome, but I don't believe we are accepting you if you're traveling with the other two. I mean, what kind of queen would I look like letting traders come back into the city and roam around like nothing happened?
I agree.
it's fair.
I'm not too keen on traveling with them either. We don't know what we're going to do with them yet.
And if they've been in contact, sorry, you thought.
No, fine. I do believe that you guys have done enough for the city to do what you please. I mean, you were never employed by us by any means. You chose to be here, which is more loyal than half any man. I mean, any man that swears himself to Snow Hollow. You are right in that same boat. You went and you destroyed what you needed to get done to save the city. And I believe you can keep those badges on your chest if you choose to leave. And like the Queen said, I agree. If those two are with you, I don't think we can allow you in. But if you come back, and obviously we're going to welcome you with open arms. The people here love you.
Sweet. We believe you are here for a reason, and along with that, just know if you do come back with those other two, our feelings will not be the same towards you guys if you try bringing them back into the city. things have already fallen apart enough, and those two are, we don't need to worry about them as well. Just puts our security at risk, especially if they've been in contact with the twins.
Well, I do believe, I mean, no consolation here, but I do believe their contact is done. Since we knocked them out, they had glowing eyes, and once we made them unconscious, they were, and he kind of acted the same, but not really. But
Does that mean
Yes,
we could do the same for Big Z?
I was just going
Probably.
to say that. They may be alright, but Big C is not, and he's a more powerful being than any one of you. So they do have the power to control who they would like. Don't believe this as they're not powerful enough to control them. Be
Yes.
very mindful of your companions.
I understand that, but I think what I was trying to say was less that, yes, they can technically probably control any of us if we are there, but I feel like once they get far enough away, get knocked out, then they don't have that control anymore.
I hope you're right, but be eyeful. I mean, all it takes is one night you're traveling and Alden and Tomen will slit your throat.
Well,
I've heard stories before.
thank God we have that magic on Alden then. Because if he tries, he's probably gonna get knocked out, so.
Do you feel you can save Big Z?
I would love to try. I love Big Z.
That's hopefully part of our next
That
mission.
is on the to-do list.
Alright, well. Anything else to say to him?
I don't think so, I believe. You can say your goodbyes, and if you're traveling with them, you'll allow one escort out, but after that,
Yes. They will not come back in the city. If I can help it.
And we will keep your cabin safe.
Thank you.
So make sure we have men watching.
maybe we can give it to someone who lost their home and rent it out to some of the people if you're alright with that.
There might be a little bit of fire damage you might want to take care of. Just
Well, if this is our last time talking, or hopefully we meet again someday, but it's been a pleasure fighting alongside you and working with you all. And he goes around and he kind of gives you like, he dabs you up. No, he kind of gives you he kind of embraces you all and like kind of goes around, and then he walks to the door. You can tell he's a little sad. Cromwell.
Sad. Well, walk out.
Cromwell opens the door.
I bid you good luck.
stay safe here.
We will. We'll make sure this town is ready because of you. We're back in action, I hope. You guys walk out, and the door closes behind you.
We can leave you.
Mm-hmm.
Meet us back at the cabin.
That's good.
As we're walking, they just give us a bad name.
They do.
I don't know what to do with them.
Head into the Coliseum.
You're staying in the Coliseum.
I'm heading. Well, I'm assuming that's where.
I think,
Yeah, I assume you would travel to the Coliseum.
Yep.
That way back.
from what I have seen since, our little brawl, if you want to call it that, did seem Alden was a little more open. A little tiny bit less selfish.
How can we change? We need to find him a girl.
A girl. Settle him down.
Maybe every what is it, 30 days you cast the same spell on him, and then he has to just keep being, hopefully by then his mind just kind of switches on itself. I don't know.
Treat me like a nice dog. Keep him a nice tight leash.
Negative reinforcement.
Pavlov.
Pavlov's dog.
I don't know. We can try it, but it's just give us a bad rap.
Yes, he does. But he does have some information for us right now, so if we decide that we don't want them around anymore,
They're so weak. We can just touch them and they die.
Love that thinking.
in a sense, we get everything we need from them, then just,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to kill anybody if I don't have to, but they gave me a reason, so I did.
Yep. Sounds good.
I would say that reason is gone, but figure it out.
And as you guys kind of are chatting, you can approach the door to the cabin.
Yeah, we can go in.
Go on.
They're still dead, right?
Okay. Yeah, they're still tied up. So you guys go upstairs, they're tied up, and we'll get nailed them because Forrest has to feed. Alright, so you go to the Coliseum?
Yep.
Alright. So you kind of get there. They open. They open the doors.
There we go!
Got it.
We'll fix it
They
one of these
open the
days.
Coliseum doors.
Okay.
And you are in the Coliseum.
Alright, I'm assuming I'm heading to the top because that's where.
To the command room or whatever, yeah.
Yep.
Or, sorry. And you get to the doors.
Are they open?
Closed right now. Yes, hello.
It's Naileth.
Oh, Naileth. Oh, alright. And you hear, she kind of scurries. And unlatches the door and opens, and you see it's Lady Alcesta. My son, how are you doing? Come on in.
Doing well, Mother. How are you?
Let me make, do you want something to eat?
That would be nice.
Okay, here. Let me just, quick, 1 second. And she kind of runs and she kind of like goes like through a little kind of door and around the back, and like a minute later she comes back out. She has like 2 cups of like warm like coffee stuff, and then as well as like a sandwich for you.
Beautiful.
And come sit. And she kind of goes to the command table and sets down your food and your drink, and then has her coffee. So you finally came.
I did.
I was happy that you made it. I'm just so happy to see you.
I have far too many questions to ask in the unfortunate short time that I will have to talk with you.
Why are you leaving?
Yes. Me and my comrades have been summoned. Our direction is changing course, and we unfortunately must leave the city.
Is Aletheon coming with you?
I do not know. I have not spoken to Aletheon in some time.
That's probably something. I don't know if I mentioned that to you. I know. It's sad that you're leaving. I just got my son back, and you're gonna be. But I'm sure it won't be the last time I see you.
No.
That's something you follow your dreams. That's something I would have told you if I could have been around to see you grow up. But you and Aletheon, I guess this is one thing you should know. Long ago, I was a queen of a town named Turmoil. I was obviously married to the king, and our son, we had, his name was Aletheon. And he was born, and the day he was born, for some odd reason, I'm not sure why or what caused it, but the center of Turmoil turned a wide, like almost earthquake, I would describe it, began to shape. And I was, for some odd reason, a voice was in my head that if I did not leave, I don't know what it was, but I was told that if I stay, the child would die and be taken to this, whatever was down below in this crest. So I left. I ran, I got on a horse, I did not stop running. I probably traveled for months. I'm not sure. And I got to where you grew up, and I met your father, and it took me time. I was there for multiple years, probably 2-3 years, and I didn't want to, I always wanted to go back, but I knew if I went back, I could be endangering him, and so I stayed there, and I met your father, and decided, it's time for me to have a new life here. I just gotta lay low, just whatever it may be, and just stay here, and we ended up having you, which makes you and Aletheon half-brothers, and I got to see you grow up until you were about 5, and I know that's when you don't remember, but that's when a man named Mysterion came. He literally came, looked like Zephyr, and I thought it was him, and next thing you know, I was tied up, and I had a bag over my head, and I was in the back of a carriage, and that's the last thing I knew. I was in my quarters, and I don't understand. The man who looked like Zephyr turned into this other man named Mysterion. I've never seen such a thing. He
he had a whole crew of about 10 of these people who they made themselves look to be gods, people of our town. And they came and they stormed and they took me, and I was brought literally to the docks, and I could hear them talking, and they mentioned a man named Zazarak, and I didn't really know what was going on, and I got put on a boat. We crossed the sea for months, and we came here, and we came to the town of Frostmoor, and they literally took me straight through. They had a carriage ready for me. I mean, this was a set out thing. And I don't know what role I play, or what maybe role you play, but whatever it is, it's something more beyond my brain. And I was brought to Big Z, and I first got here, and they treated me great the entire time. Like, they welcomed me in, but it was almost as if I was a prisoner for some time, and I didn't understand. Like, they just, I don't know. It was so difficult for me to go through, just knowing that you and him were there, and I couldn't be there for you to raise you into what I would hope would be a strong arm, which you turned into. And it's just unfortunate the things that happened, and I stayed here, and I understood that Zazarak he's a good man, and I don't know if it was him that wanted me, or they mentioned other names. There was a Zaros mentioned. I'm not sure what was all talked about, but somehow I was here, and Zazarak seemed to be the only safe haven that I had in this place. And so I kind of just fell for it. I didn't know, I didn't really have much of a choice. And who would have thought I would fall for a giant, right? He's a ginormous man. What, can't really do too much.
He's getting blasted.
But
Ass blasted.
that's my story. I don't know. Is there anything else you'd like to? And with you, I know Zephyr. He came. I mean, he was kind of like a father figure to you, right? It's the way it sounded.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty. I don't remember much from my childhood other than the fact that I was with Zephyr for 95% of it. And now knowing this, that probably explains why my father had such a stiff falling out in life after.
Exactly. Did you talk to him? Did you know how he was? Was he?
He would, for the majority of my life, from when I was young to until I left, he was, to put it quite frank, he was a raging, abusive alcoholic. And he was just never decent to me and never decent to really anybody, and that's why I spent most of my time with Zephyr, because Zephyr showed me things that he taught me how to defend myself, he taught me how to shoot my bow, he taught me maybe less desirable things also, but at the same time he had to, because that was the only way I was ever going to make anything of myself.
Exactly. I 100% agree. It's unfortunate your father did not went down this path, and I'm glad that you were able to spend time with Zephyr. I mean, he was my right-hand man from there. I mean, he was one of my best friends, and I told him that if anything happened, that to watch over you and make sure nothing ever happens to you. And I believe he's done that and turned you into an amazing person, and I'm honored that I get the chance to meet you finally and see you grown up and slinging your bow. It makes me happy to see that you've grown, and I wish you could stay, but I also am not going to be the one. I technically left too, right? I wasn't there to be there for you as well, so I think that you follow your dreams, and wherever your path takes you, I believe that you will succeed in anything you do.
Yes, I do believe that this will not be potentially the last time that we are in Snow Hollow, but for right now, it is unfortunately urgent that we need to leave, and we need to start addressing our next concern.
If you ever want to write to me, I'm sure, and she kind of writes down like a PO box, and she kind of gives you this slip. If you ever wish to write anything to me, if you write, I will write right back. Just let me know where to send it, because I'm not sure where you'll be, but I'm sure this is not the last time that we will see each other. And yes,
I'm just glad we got to meet. Whatever you have to do, go out there and make it happen.
This will not be the last time we're in this city. I can almost assure you of that. So I will.
I cannot wait to see you again.
I will see you ideally soon.
All right, sounds good. And she kind of goes for a hug. She gives you a big hug, a little kiss on the cheek. And she
You gotta roleplay that.
yeah. And she gives you, like, she kind of pulls out of her pocket. It's not a lot, but here's some gold on your journeys. And she hands you 200 gold in a sack.
Very nice.
And if you ever have the chance to, whatever Big Z is, try to bring him back for me. Please.
I will.
I believe he is, he does a lot of good, and we need him back. So if you see him, try your best.
I will.
Well, I will see you soon.
Yes, you shall. But I believe I should be going.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you walk out, and you can tell she's kind of tearing up a little bit. She's sad. And you enter and you leave the Coliseum. And on your way, you actually see, so kind of like going through the Coliseum doors, Nia finds you. She's kind of, because a lot of the citizens are still in the Coliseum, just from like, people are starting to leave, but there's still about 50% probably here. And she comes up to you. Naileth, I see you have your bow.
Yes, Nia.
I don't mean to be this kind of person, but
I know what you want.
yes,
I know what you need.
it's very pricey to me.
Yes.
What
was our agreed upon? What do I owe you?
What was it? 2,500?
Yes,
for the bow?
that sounds accurate.
Yes. So if you have that now,
I do.
take it. All right, perfect. I'm sorry. I know
No,
you're on
it's
your
okay.
way, but like I saw you again. So yes, if you have it, I will
Yes,
take it.
and I'll organize that amount.
I give it to you.
And it's
All right, thank you. I hope it's been great for you. And you have the quiver as well, right?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Well, be on your way. I hope to see you soon. Stop in anytime.
Thank you, Nia. I appreciate this.
All right. And she kind of goes back with their money. And as you walk, you get stopped one more time.
Okay.
And it's the little boy. The little boy.
I knew it.
The little boy comes up to you. Naileth, is that you?
Yes, it is.
What are you up to?
Me and my friends, we must be going.
You're leaving? No.
Yes, unfortunately, we
you didn't
must.
get to teach me anything about the bow.
This is true. However, if I do end up coming back, then I'll find you.
I don't have a bow. Do you know where I can maybe get one?
Talk to Nia. Nia, she works at Spawn Mill. She is very good. She's the one that crafted me this bow.
Did you? Okay. I'll go and talk to her. I don't have a lot of money, but I can try to go and see if I can buy one. I'll try to practice. I'm not really sure what to do, but hopefully when you come back, I have some bad practice.
So I'm gonna write him a little like note on like parchment paper. I'm gonna give it to him, and it says, what's the little boy's name?
What did we decide?
Let's say it was something stupid like Jimmy.
I love Timmy.
Timmy.
Was it Timmy?
It's something stupid. It's something stupidly basic. Timmy the Tin
If I
Man.
never have names.
So I'm gonna write it like on there and say that Nia, if it's at all possible, help out Timmy with getting him a starter bow, and I will repay you when I come back to the city.
All right. This is one more. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that she gives me this. But on my bow, I think it'd be kind of cool. Do you have like a signature or something that you could maybe write on this parchment that she could put on the bow?
Yeah, I think so. And then I'll put like do we have like a symbol for like the Forbidden Knights? Did we ever come up
Have you
with
came
that?
up with
Like a full, like not obviously with that, but like
Yeah.
if we ever just had like a sigil of that.
I think it's like Alden Bane's face.
We'll say you draw what you guys come
Yeah,
up with.
yeah.
Okay, and then you guys can come up with something.
Just sign TFK.
Oh yeah. And then I'll put TFK, and then
big
Underneath,
tree.
underneath it, I'll do like some like fancy,
The
fancy like
kids.
line, and then do like an egg
Okay.
with like an arrow underneath it.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Well, and I hope to be half the archer you are someday. And yes, I don't want you to leave, but all right. And he kind of hugs your leg. Goodbye, Naileth. Thank you. Thank you for this.
Of course.
And he sprints off.
Okay.
So finally, you are able to now exit the Coliseum, all right, and begin heading back. So now we're gonna go to you two.
You guys remember when we first came to the city and Alden slipped with that pig?
I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that when you said you need to get
I
a
was gonna
lady.
say that, but I
Well,
was
when you said he needs to get a lady, I thought that.
I was gonna say you guys already tried.
Is that when you had stank dick for a while?
That's when I laid out in the sun to
Oh, yeah,
detox.
right.
Yeah, you're right. That was a long time
That
ago.
was like the first time in Snow Hollow, wasn't it?
That was probably first or second night.
Yeah.
Were you and Tomen together?
It was
just
me,
you?
Tom, and Layk.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great.
Good times.
All right. Okay. So you two get back to the manor, or your cabin, and these two are just. Tomen's got a little drool.
Is there a cage in our?
No.
A lot of things that I've asked for have just appeared in the cabin, and so I was hoping.
Just we do have a cellar.
We have a cellar.
Yeah, we have a cellar. Isn't that where you tried to catch the rats the first time?
It was that little storage room, yeah.
But there's not a
Oh, it was-
cage.
It was like a little storage room, yeah. Because that's where Tomen talked to Cromwell. Yeah. Stark.
I mean, I feel like they're okay.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if we had like contained. But yeah, that's fine. We'll start packing up our stuff. I'll lug them both on my shoulders because we're pretty small, right?
Tomen, yeah, Tomen's a dwarf. So he's like heavy. How much can you carry? You know,
I'm 3 hundo.
I'll just.
That's how much
you
I
just
weigh.
carry it up.
I'm big.
You slung them both over your shoulder. A little bit of a, tough to do, but you were able to carry them.
I'll just walk out the door and I'm gonna throw a blanket over them so that like they don't see, like a little, maybe like a cape thing, I don't want people
Okay.
to see these
Okay.
the monsters in the city.
The monsters.
And then I'll just like sit outside waiting for Naileth to come.
Okay. You two.
Wait, what time is it?
It's
Later.
probably about 7, 8 in the morning now.
Oh yeah, right.
8 morning, probably.
No, nothing. I'd probably just kind of get on Daw and just.
Okay.
Was there a map in our cabin?
I have
The
it.
Forbidden Isles?
You probably don't have it, but there is one, yes.
I said I was given a map of coordinates, so I don't actually think I have a map.
You guys saw one, so like when you're at Frostmoor, there was one.
Coordinates in a map.
Do you guys know how many like days?
To get to Wintercliff. So you'd backtrack the road
As a
because
crow,
remember
as a
you
crow
guys
flies,
because
if you
remember
will.
like you guys met that point, that crossroad in the road, and you either go left to Snow Hollow or right to Wintercrest. So like you've kind of like you've already know the general area of maybe where to go.
As I was flying around, could I like see Wintercrest?
No, that was probably too far. Like, cause I don't know if you got high enough to see over all the mountains, cause like the mountains go for a little bit, So like you probably couldn't have seen Wintercrest, but I mean, yeah.
I was just the honest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, you're right.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say we would probably
So you're just
wait
waiting?
for him.
Alright.
Wait for him. out.
So Naileth kind of approaches, and do you have Nike too?
Well, if he's with us, then he'd be on Nike.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you had him. But yeah, Naileth, you run up and you see Igor with 2 figures kind of cloaked, like with blankets over them. And you were kind of strenuous a little bit, and then you see Layk on Daw with Nike kind of in his hands.
We leaving then?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
So,
Everything ready?
unless there's something in the cabin you need quick, but
Don't think so.
then huzzah.
I think it's time to go.
Alright, so you two are on
I'm on Daw.
horses.
I'm on Nike.
I'm gonna I'm gonna then just turn into an eagle and like grab them, into like one in each talon, and fly so that I can like keep an aerial view of you two.
How long can you be on that?
A long time. I forget because when we were traveling it was 8 hours, but it's based off your wizard level or your druid level.
Oh, so we can go a little bit longer this time. If we just push it with the horses.
So are you guys on the horse? Okay. So as you guys are kind of riding, I'm just gonna say, just for the sake of what I want to do right now, you guys ride, kind of like start riding out. Igor, are you in form? Are you in owl form? Eagle, sorry.
Yeah.
And so like you two are kind of riding your horses with those two on your back, and then there's just your eagle kind of is riding in the middle. And as you guys kind of start to ride, you guys kind of get to that. You kind of are in front of the Queen's Manor right now, and you hear like a. And as you guys kind of start like riding by, you see all the soldiers up on the wall, kind of like saluting you as you leave. And you guys see like Captain Jolmek's there. You see guards kind of outside the Queen's Manor and like just kind of lining the streets. And you do see some civilians as well. As you guys continue kind of riding, like some more civilians come and they kind of start cheering, and like the trumpets keep kind of roaring as you guys go, and it kind of just gets louder and louder as you kind of start to go. And you kind of make your way down through, you get to the very end, and standing up atop the gate is Cromwell. And he's kind of looking at you guys, and as you guys kind of ride out, he just kind of gives you a bob of the head, and you guys ride out of Snow Hollow. And the people, like, you just kind of hear them clapping behind you, and like the town just kind of like in good spirits. And you guys are now making your way outside of Snow Hollow. And you look back and you see the town, which was in ruins not long ago. Seems to be going Forbidden Nights. And you guys are now traveling outside the wall.
I'll just start shooting like firebolts.
Okay.
Fireworks, baby.
And as you guys kind of begin your travel, you may take that one last look at Snow Hollow, and kind of as it rides out of view, you guys want to say anything to each other? Or are you gonna leave them unconscious too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And you guys start riding, and after that last kind of look at Snow Hollow, we're gonna end the session right there.
Chapter 3 is closed.
Chapter 3 is closed.
Holy shit.
The gang is back, boys. We are back. You can stop.
Tommen gets
stop the.
Tommen didn't get to say much, did he?
No.